Hello everyone and welcome back to part 4 of our micro tactics bootcamp for WARNO, where we build up our kind of basic all-rounded divisions for NATO versus USSR with various units and just see how those various units interact together on the battlefield. And we learn the game, learn the stats of the units, the most iconic units, and yeah, learn the game together. I think I have a good grasp of the game, but I'm by no means an expert. And in the first 3 parts, we went through kind of creating our deck. First with just logistics and infantry in part 1, so go ahead and watch that if you want to. In part 2, we've added artillery and recon, which acts as the spotters for the artillery, and we only use mortars, the very basic artillery. In part 3, last part, we added tanks and ATGMs to counter those infantry ATGMs. And this is kind of follows the way warfare, I guess, has evolved roughly, and sort of what counters what. So I think this worked out pretty nicely. We have managed to win all 3 games. But in this episode, we're going to layer on just a little bit of, further complexity. We're going to do that. I thought we are going to go into air. We're going to avoid helicopters, because helicopters probably, the most modern, invention, not invention, but the most modern part of equipment, or new to the military doctrine, so to speak, by the 1980s. Obviously, they were widely used, etc. But, historically, or in the previous 50 years, I mean, we only had airplanes for probably about 100 years, a little bit more than that. But combat aircraft for sure, probably only really took off during World War II. So only mere 80 years ago, roughly 70, yeah, about 80 years ago. So yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. Now again, there's lots of choice here. We're playing as the 8th Infantry Division. Lots of choice, but again, just to demonstrate a few things, we don't want to take too many airplanes, right? We also want to take some iconic airplanes, and I just want to demonstrate a few basic things, right? We'll go into more complex parts of WARNO and Air Force later on, but just to layer this one simple layer of complexity, which in the previous 3 episodes you saw takes sort of 2 or 3 hours in the end per episode. But we're just going to take, let's kind of have a think. What do we actually want to achieve, and what is air power for? Air power is there, it's called off-map. It takes a little bit of time to travel to the map. It then, it can loiter on the map for maybe a minute, maybe 2. But its really primary objective is to fly in, get on target, shoot, unload all of its very powerful munitions and fly away, right? And once it's off map, it's off map. Now the enemy can call in an interception mission, right, of anti-air. There can also be other airplanes present that have air-to-air missiles of various kinds that can shoot it down. There can also be AA on the ground, mostly missile, but it can also actually be kind of small munitions kind of fired, and all these automatic systems. Again, we'll see. Again, targeted in various ways, etc. But broadly speaking, what we're trying to do, and especially on the back of the previous 3 parts, we're trying to really eliminate high-value targets, such as tanks, right, from the top. You saw our Abrams and the enemy T-80 and T-80BVs. They had sort of 16, 17, 18, maybe up to sort of 20, let's say, even basic tanks. 16 to 18 frontal armor, 7 on the side, something like 3, 4, 5, no, sorry, like 4, 5 on the rear, and 3 at the top. So something like, I mean, you don't actually always hit enemy, tanks from the very top. You're probably flying from your front line, and they're kind of facing towards you, so you could be hitting the tank in the face, but right, you have very powerful weapons. You don't have a lot of them, you have a few. You drop those, get that high value target out of the game, and then the ground troops obviously advance, and the enemy defense starts falling apart. So that's one objective: eliminate high value targets, which are mostly probably tanks. Mostly probably tanks, really. Well, or maybe some anti-air they're specifically anti-air airplanes, sorry, anti-air kind of munitions that they can throw in there. But let's say the first thing, and go back to sort of like World War II, the genesis. This is really to eliminate high-value targets for like support type, close air support type airplanes. And for that, we'll bring the A-10A. I mean, I don't think airplanes really get more iconic than that. There's a couple of Soviet ones, but right, this one's still, well, in use up to, very recent times. I'm not sure if it's still in use by US military. Probably is somewhere. But, maybe limited use these days. But it is, there's many of these built. One of the most iconic airplanes. And I mean, I love it. Like the sound of this GAU Avenger cannon. It's great. It also has those origins, and I feel like, this is kind of that link to, honestly, pretty much World War II close air support, right? The Stuka bombers for the Germans, obviously. For the Soviets, it was Il-2. I'm not sure what the main close air support was for the Americans. Trying to think. P-10, like P-10 Mustang was a fighter, I believe. I don't know, but close air support, right? So what does it bring? It's an anti-tank airplane. It actually has a little bit of armor on it, believe it or not. And this was classified as flying tank. The Soviet equivalent, so to speak, is Su-25. We'll bring some of those as well on the opposing side. So we'll have a look at both, how this works in our favor and how it works against us. But what does it bring? So it is armored. This is, very unique though, even though this is an iconic unit, and I do want to bring this in for simplicity, but this is actually a little bit of complexity here. This thing is very slow moving, 400 kilometers per hour, and it's actually armored, so you can actually withstand. It's got 10 kind of hit points. So it is unusual, and you will see, again, something that's not displayed in these stats is, how quickly, well, actually agility kind of tells you how quickly the airplane can turn, but how close does it get to the front line, how far these munitions go. Again, I guess the range kind of tells you that, but you really need to use the airplanes to get a feel for what they actually do and how they do it. And also, how close, how low does it need to come down to hit the target, etc. So there's quite a few, I think, things you need to kind of use the airplanes to get a feel for, and that you can't necessarily get from these stats here. But what is this airplane? A-10A, anti-tank weapon. Got a bit of armor, unusually. 2 at the front, 2 at the rear, which is really what you need as you're coming down onto the target. And then as you fly away, you got that armor. I mean, sides, I guess, is the wings kind of thing. You're probably unlikely to get hit, but, it's possible. The AA munitions, they don't actually, kind of, unlike anti-armor munitions or heat munitions, they don't, even in kind of real life or even today, they don't actually hit the airplane all the time. They kind of hit very close to it, right? As soon as they come close, they explode. There's a bunch of kind of little balls probably like flying, and the explosion itself kind of, it's enough to damage the airplane. Hence this thing, as well as the Su-25, actually put some armor on it because it needs to just close in, send its missiles, maybe even withstand a hit or maybe even 2, and it can survive. There's stories both of A-10s and of Su-25s in Afghanistan taking, Su-25 for sure, having munitions explode, faulty munitions explode under their wings, their own munitions, and being hit with Stinger missiles and surviving. Other airplanes, definitely rely more on speed. But this thing, slow-moving, kind of World War II, almost like, sort of like a World War II on steroids type anti-tank, kind of close air support airplane. We're going to get 2 of these. They're going to be trained. What do they bring? So a bit of armor, as already said. It has a rotary cannon. A rotary cannon is a multi-barreled weapon capable of firing a large quantity of projectiles extremely fast. Rotary cannons encompass a variety of calibers, firing systems, and number of barrels, and can also be known as Gatling on miniguns. This type of quick-firing weapon projects a destructive hail of fire onto a target. A rotary cannon is a common armament on helicopters and aircraft, useful against ground and aerial targets or an anti-tank role even. It's got 1,000 rounds. It's a 30mm cannon. Got the iconic buzz. We'll definitely be using that in our game today. We got weapon damage. It's a 6 penetration, but you are going to be firing on sides or on the top of the tank, right, which has sort of well, I guess not, yeah, even the sides have 7 armor, let's say on the Abrams and on the T-80s, but the top has sort of 3 armor, so it will penetrate that. So it'll definitely do damage, maybe kill it, maybe not. Suppression of 47 HE, I mean, obviously do some pretty good damage. Well, not actually that much suppression, but a good amount of HE damage on maybe stationary infantry. APCs and such, I mean, those are not going to have a good time at all. So very good, again, like a close air type support, you know, on any enemy supply routes, big supply, concentrations of supply, etc. will definitely suffer. So it's got 2.1 kilometer range on ground targets. It can also attack helicopters, can even attack aircraft at various ranges. Its accuracy is about 30%, but I mean, it's got good rate of fire, 6,000 rounds, I guess, per minute. So that 1,000 rounds, you know, is not going to last us for very long. Nor does this accuracy matter, I guess, all that much, because you're going to hit something when you're firing 6,000 rounds per minute. Reload time 0.25, right? So obviously you're kind of boom, boom, boom. Oh, it's a salvo of 5. So reload time 0.2, so about, what, 4 rounds per second. Salvo of 5, I guess, not sure if it matters, but I guess it's 5 bullets in like a round. Supply costs here, now airplanes don't get resupplied on the field, but I think what this, why this matters is because different supply costs mean a different amount of time needed to rearm the airplane and get it back on the field. Again, that's something you just need to, I think, play and get a feel for, because you're not, very hard to kind of gauge that from these stats. Now, what other weapons does this A-10 bring? So we got air-to-ground missiles. So these are AGM-65D Mavericks. Got 4 of them. These are these kind of 4 it has on each side. This is really what, you know, the bread and butter of A-10. What is it? Air-to-ground. An air-to-ground missile, AGM, is designed to be launched from an aircraft against ground targets. Depending on the combat role, various propulsion, warheads, and guidance modes are available. Most AGMs are fire and forget, while some require active or semi-active guidance onto a target. Air-to-ground missiles are potent standoff weapons. They're useful in surgical strikes against spotted high-value targets such as main battle tanks, air defense systems, artillery, and command units. Older generation AGMs might lack accuracy. But here we got these Mavericks. Penetration of 30. 30, guys. I mean, there is no main battle tank that can withstand this, okay? Just none. Right? Indicates, it's just, I'm pretty sure even some crazy modern tank, you know, in the game, I mean, some, I think, T-90s, I think there are some T-90s maybe in some Soviet divisions. But yeah, this will kill it if it actually hits it on target, right? HE of 1, suppression of 500, target range, so it's 3,150 meter range, right? So this is what it's going to fire before it fires the Avenger cannon. That's kind of more of a follow-up. Now, what kind of missile is it? Now, it can be fired while moving, obviously, it's on an airplane. Fire and forget. After launch, a fire and forget missile doesn't require any active input of the operator. Using onboard sensors, it will home in on a target automatically. So you see that little kind of end of the air, that's all kind of sensors, as far as I know. And then kind of home in on that target that you set it on initially and try to hit that. Right, so it's fire and forget. It is also a high explosive anti-tank shell. So shaped charge explosive warhead capable of piercing armor because the penetration performance relies on warhead's explosive energy rather than its kinetic energy. Heat munitions do not need to be launched at high speed. The projectile does not lose power over distance. So there we are. We have 4 of these, 3 kilometer range. I mean, you'll see AA won't even reach that far very often. Accuracy of 60%, shooting attributes, rate of fire is 24, reload time 2.5 seconds. It will fire maybe 1 or 2 of these, just to be sure. Well, we'll see how that works as well. Supply cost of 120 to rearm these. So yeah, this is kind of what we are bringing this for. Avenger Cannon will help us, especially if there is no AA on there. In the area, I mean, you can just keep, you know, loitering and just turning around and shooting things down with the Avenger Cannon for sure, no problem. Now, it also carries a couple of air-to-air missile. An air-to-air missile, AAM, is one of the primary weapons aircraft use to destroy airborne targets. Optimized for a specific range envelope. These sophisticated weapons feature different propulsion methods, warheads, and guidance modes such as radar or heat-seeking. Some anti-air missiles, so air-to-air missiles, sorry, anti-air, air-to-air missiles, are designed for long-distance combat with a preference for speed and range. Short-range missiles emphasize maneuverability and are most often used during dogfights. Right? So that's kind of the difference. You either send a rocket that can fly, you let it off early, right? It flies a long distance quickly in a straight line, hoping to catch up with that airplane and then kind of, make small adjustments to its trajectory and hit kind of close to that airplane, that it's aiming for, right? Or you have a rocket that has a lot of agility, i.e. that can actually turn and follow the target quickly, but then, it's obviously you compromise on the range, and so you let that off fairly close and hope that it will maneuver, if you're behind the enemy aircraft or if you're going head on, it will maneuver and hit that, the enemy aircraft at that short distance. So the A-10 will carry a couple of air-to-air missiles, AIM-9M, infrared ×2. It's a fire and forget missile, can be fired in motion. 5 HE damage with a suppression of 388. Now this thing, for example, we have max damage you can take is 10, so you probably need a couple of these to hit. Now you can have sort of critical component damage, etc. So all sorts of things can go wrong with airplanes. They're pretty fragile, so it's really, I think, kind of a roll of the dice almost every time when someone fires rockets at you in an airplane. A-10 is probably capable. You see, like the rear, for example, would actually have a AP of, well, say, armor of 2. So, we'll see. We'll see how these actually work out. It will be, I think, very interesting to watch. The target ranges for a helicopter, it's 2,000 meters. For aircraft, it's 4,250 meters. This is how close you need to be to kind of launch it and make sure the target can actually acquire the target and stick to it. I guess that's why the difference is. Actually, not sure, to be honest. Maybe it's the altitude that the airplanes fly on. If anyone here is smarter than I am and more knowledgeable as to why the ranges are different. But I would assume it's because of the various kind of signatures of the airplane. There's obviously these massive engines. It's pretty hot. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's the altitude. I don't know. Right, and the kind of the amount of fuel that the rocket needs to travel at different altitudes, given, right, I think the air is thinner up top, so it's easier to travel. You can travel further on the same amount of fuel. Maybe that's why. But let me know if you know. 65% accuracy, so pretty good. In fact, it's excellent. Right, shooting attributes, rate of fire 30, reload time 2 seconds. So we'll see how this all works out. Now, in terms of kind of these unit characteristics, air optics are normal. Okay, so when it spots other airplanes, it's kind of, I guess, normal distance. Again, we'll see how that works. Exceptional agility indicates an aircraft's maneuverability and ability to turn quickly. The better the agility, the higher the chance an aircraft to make evasive maneuvers or to gain an upper hand in a dogfight. So this thing is excellent in dogfights. It's also good for turning away after you've let your ammunitions go, and just turning away without flying over the battlefield and catching, stepping into range of enemy AA. Right? Speed, 400 kilometers per hour. You'll see that is extremely slow. Like, we've seen our Black Hawks, supply Black Hawks and our air cavalry and our Rangers. That flies at 230 kilometers per hour. And this is 400, so twice the speed of Black Hawk, but you can see, hear this thing, you can react to it in pretty good time. It's got 2,400 liters of fuel. Now, for ground vehicles, we already saw we use fuel. Again, this kind of, the more you use, the more ammunitions you use, the more fuel you use while on a mission, the longer it's going to take to refuel and get this airplane ready for combat again. Right? So that, I think that's all factored into the game. So you see here, autonomy over the battlefield is 240 seconds. Pretty good. That's actually 4 minutes we have. 4 minutes, so we can maneuver this thing. We can either, pick the right target, reacquire a target, fly over the battlefield. It is pretty slow, so it's not gonna, you can't kind of go over the whole airfield twice, but it can turn around, do a couple of 2, 3, 4 runs. We'll see. ECM of 20%. Indicates the level of electronic countermeasures of a unit. These are electronic equipment and other devices designed to trick, spoof, or jam weapons and sensors such as radar or infrared. The accuracy of hostile missiles and anti-aircraft fire is reduced by a percentage as indicated by the ECM value. Now, I wonder if the accuracy of something is 60%, you got ECM of 20. Is that a flat decrease, like 60 minus 20? or is it reduced by a percentage? So 60 reduced by 20%. 20% of 60 is 12%, right? 1/5. So as it goes from 60 to 48, I actually need to read up on that. But the gist is clear, right? Not bad. I mean, Black Hawks have ECM of 10%. So this is up to 20. So we're going to bring a couple of these. Again, we're not going to bring like a ton of airplanes because I do want to kind of make you guys understand and may force myself to use these sparingly, properly, right? We're not just here for the show. We're actually using this in a real kind of game sort of environment, kind of pretending sort of a real war scenario. So we're using these sparingly. This is for high-value targets. You know, if they get shot down, they get shot down, and that's that. 230 points. Now remember, our Abrams, M1 Abrams is 210 points, and our M1A1 is 275, I believe. So, you know, worth it. If it can destroy even a couple of enemy tanks, well, again, yeah, we kind of shouldn't really be gauging these to Abrams. We should be gauging these to the T-80s. But T-80s are 250 and 265. T-80 and T-80, T-80B and T-80BV that we're going to be going up against. So, yeah, even killing one of those, it's already worth, right? Hopefully, we'll kill many more than that. So, again, that's pretty much it for this unit. Again, iconic anti-tank, high-value target destroyer with some capability to fight back if it is intercepted, and even to attack other ground targets with the cannon. It is actually possible to turn off weapons individually, and we might actually also use that feature in this episode to make this guy into really kind of a World War II CAS airplane where it's just going to zip down and just keep shooting the Avenger cannon. Now, what else are we going to bring? We're just going to bring one other airplane, one other plane, and that's going to be this F-16C. C is, I guess, for cluster trained. 2 airplanes with cluster bombs. Now, again, there's many different variants. The reason I don't want to bring AA is because, you know, we'll see what we do, but we'll only be subjected to ground AA and limited AA at that, because I do want to showcase what airplanes can do. At the same time, I do want to show how AA is employed. And I want there to be some risk to our missions, because completely unopposed, you know, air power together with one recon unit, you can win the war, any war in the game, right? As long as you have enough resources, so to speak, and enough logistics. That is clear. You know, the problem with airplanes is they can be denied, they can break down, etc. So we're just going to bring a couple of these bombers, AT versus high-value tanks, and potentially other vehicles. And the second role of, you know, aviation, probably even their kind of original prime role, is to destroy clusters of infantry and equipment, which you have to mass in a war, right? Or at least you had to in like sort of Second World War. You had to first, right, get a staging ground, mass some infantry and equipment, and then kind of all take off from one spot, right? And then all other weapons like artillery, you hit that concentration of force at range, missiles, air force, or air power, and even your nuclear weapon is kind of the ultimate deterrent to massing force, right? That's why it was invented. Because I guess in World War II type scenario, you know, as soon as people kind of mass, as with many infantry, even at that time, still were kind of walking on foot, you'd have to camp them somewhere, you know, get them concentrated. Imagine even like going back to ancient Roman times or medieval times, right? 10,000 men to get them into battle. You'd have to walk them somewhere, get the logistics, and concentrate them. They have to be on one field at the same time, right, to fight the enemy mob of 10,000 people. Now, if you had some rockets back then, or a nuclear weapon, and boom, as soon as the 10,000 men are massed, you just destroy all of them in one fell swoop. You could do that with airplane as well. That's why, you know, modern forces are all kind of dispersed, they're mobile, etc., etc. It all follows on from that. So that is the second role of aviation, and here we have support airplane, F-16 variant. Again, I mean, super iconic. I think it's the most kind of widely produced airplane in the world. I think even today, I think the US has something like 2,000 of them or something like that. Very successful design. Not the best, but overall kind of versatile, proven. Again, iconic. It has many variants in this game. It has cluster bombs. It's got AA. You have HE, I'm sure, in some other decks, etc. Just like Russian airplanes. And these were designed. I think it's called a multi-role fighter, probably. one of the first ones. And so, yeah, a good unit to kind of have. And it will also contrast well with the A-10, right? It's a different kind of type of aircraft. I mean, it's mostly A-10 is different from everyone else, but this is a kind of a good showcase. So let's have a look. What does it bring? F-16C cluster. It's a support airplane, high cost. Now, this one, as I already mentioned, armor less than 1. And that's generally true of all airplanes you go to, right? It's the A-10 and the Su-25s that are the exception. Like, they don't make them like that anymore, okay? It's the F-16 cluster. It's less than 1. That's why air-to-air missiles are deadly. Now, what does it bring with it? Well, it brings a rotary cannon, a Vulcan, 20mm, 240. So this is really not really designed for ground missions. This is very much a dogfighting weapon. It's got penetration of only 1, HE of 0.5. It could shoot down helicopters and aircraft at 3,000 meters, right? As opposed to A-10's Avenger cannon, that's very much designed for ground attack, right, and ground support. Hence the limited ranges. So this is obviously a way better weapon for anti-air dogfights. It's got an accuracy of 40%, rate of fire is great, etc. Easy to rearm. I wonder where is it? I think it's over here, isn't it? Yeah, it's over there. Yeah, that sort of little cannon there. Little bad boy. Hidden under the fuselage. Now, that's for dogfighting. It also has air-to-air missile. Let's go over these. It's the same AIM 9M infrared. 2 missiles on wingtips here. Again, HE, same as the A-10, isn't it? Let's just pin A-10 and look at our cluster. Yeah, they're exactly the same missiles. Yeah, exactly the same missiles, same accuracy, etc. Now, the F-16C also, what it does bring, indeed, what it brings is the unguided bombs. That's what makes it a support configuration. And what kind of bombs are they? So these obviously can be fired while in motion. They're cluster bombs. A cluster munition is an explosive weapon which releases numerous smaller submunitions when above a target. The submunitions can be anti-tank or anti-personnel. Cluster bomblets are typically destructive over a wide area. Right, so it's got a bomb that contains a lot of shrapnel, something like a mortar shell or an artillery shell, just delivered by airplanes, so with much more precision. And we will see, again, this is a good contrast, kind of a weird weapon to have on this type of airplane, but again, we will note all the differences, and there's a lot of sort of complexity or things, like I said, you have to get a feel for. So we have 2 of these bombs on here, 227 bombs, you can see them under the wingtips here. Sorry, not wingtips, they're kind of under the wings. 227 bombs, 2 of them, Rockeye 2, penetration of 10. So these will land on top of tanks, etc. However, they're never really going to land directly on top, right? But they will hurt. HE, suppression, these are good versus both tanks and infantry. I wouldn't say it's deadly, but we'll see. It definitely will be felt by whoever is the subject. Now, it's not a huge area of effect. Again, that's something, that's not really written here. You can't really see that in the thing, so it's something you have to get a feel for. But in essence, this can let us attack APCs for sure. Enemy supply, command points, very good. Clusters of infantry, very good. Infantry in buildings, very good. Tanks, maybe not quite main battle tanks, but we'll see. They'll definitely do damage and suppression on them, that's for sure. Maybe knock out some component, maybe detract them, maybe knock out aiming computers, because you can see all sorts of conditions that the vehicles can be subjected to. Range is 150 meters, so you need to, you're going to also see a different way to attack a target. You're going to need to get down very close above target. This is also kind of reminiscent of the Second World War CAS missions. You need to really get on top of the target, boom, drop this, and get out, right? Now, accuracy is 51%, kind of hit and miss. I like that, 51%. Probably will hit, most likely. Shooting attributes, rate of 5. I don't think not really sure that matters. You just release these bombs and that's about it. Reload time, don't think any of that matters. Supply cost 60. So pretty cheap to make, I guess. Cheap to rearm. Again, we'll see all of this in action. But in effect, dogfighter, air-to-air missiles, a couple of those with unguided bombs to drop on top. So it can fend for itself and it can also help us on the ground. Now, unit characteristics here. Max damage is 10. Just like the A-10, isn't it? Let's just compare. Yeah, max damage is still 10. but again, remember, there's no armor on the F-16. ECM is 30% rather than 20%, right? So, again, not sure if, for example, accuracy of these, let's say, equivalent AIM-9M missiles, does that go down by 30%? Or does it go to minus 30%? Because that would be go down by almost like 50%. I guess it would make sense to me if this was a negative subtraction. I should have, to be honest, looked this up. I'll look that up next time. But it's not. Doesn't really matter too much, because I do think if you have incredible ECM, you should be able to negate enemy missiles, right? If you fire some missile from the 1960s at a modern airplane, it's pretty much 100% miss. But it says by. It says by here, right? It says the accuracy of hostile missiles and anti-aircraft fire is reduced by a percentage indicated by the ECM value. Okay. But it's a percentage of percentage. Anyway, okay, so 30% of ECM. It has a fuel of 1,400 liters, which gives it autonomy of 2.5 almost minutes, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So significantly less than the 4 minutes we have for the A10. But look at the speed. The speed is 1,100 kilometers per hour, right? Almost 3 times as fast. Which means, it gets to target a lot faster. That helps it evade AA as well. Again, we'll see all of that in action. This is really hard to actually convey with words or just by looking at these kind of stats sheets. So very different. But, basically it's very fast. Again, less time for the enemy to attempt to intercept or even call in an interceptor. Although the airplanes that are specifically geared towards interception, you'll see their travel time, for example, on an F-16 AA variant. How do I do this? See, if you look at this, I'm just going to add it to our deck for a second. You'll see the travel time is 2 seconds. All right, what does that mean? And we actually haven't looked at that on the AT. But travel time for the F-16C is 10 seconds. That is how long it takes to travel to the battlefield from the airfield, right? And that means when you call it, it's there. You need to wait 10 seconds. Then it will come over the battlefield. You can control it. You can loiter. You can do your mission. And then you send it back, right? And it's going to take, like 10 seconds probably to fly back. And then it's going to take time to re-out. Again, we'll see all of that in action. So its travel times is 10 seconds versus a 10 travel times is 12 seconds, right? Whereas an interceptor is 2 seconds. So right, it's always ready. It's out there, kind of ready to be called in at a moment's notice. So it, probably, but still, enemy speed or just super fast jets, they can get in, especially depending on how close the target is to where the airplane enters our airspace, which is typically somewhere around our deployment area. So it can actually fly in, do its mission, and fly out before the enemy airplane can even get on the battlefield and also travel towards you. And given some maps are, absolutely huge, it does have effect. So it is important. But 10 seconds travel time. Air optics are good, just like the A10. Agility is exceptional also. Again, we'll see later on when we try different airplanes how this actually affected when this is not perhaps exceptional. Although, for example, the Weasel here is very good agility. Otherwise, these are all kind of exceptional airplanes. But that's just because this deck has access to good airplanes. So that's it. That's all we're going to bring. 4 airplanes. Again, 245, if we think about this. 245 points. Not prohibitively expensive. If we could destroy command point, massed infantry, even 3 squads of infantry or a main battle tank, it's already worth it, right? So we'll see. We'll see how we use this. Fast, agile, good ECM, good piece of technology. Again, iconic piece of equipment. In terms of AA, all I'm going to do is I'm going to go with Stinger. I'm going to bring a couple of them. Now, what is this exactly? What AA do we have access to? Broadly speaking, there is AA man pads. So let's kind of have a look here. Does it actually have a description? No, it doesn't have a nicely worded description. But what this is kind of a number 2 kind of man, 2-man squad, or 2-man, whatever you want to call it, squad, yeah, a weapon team. One M16, just to fire back at anyone who gets on top of us. Interestingly, this guy, doesn't even have an M16? I feel like it should be two M16s, really. And a Stinger with 6 infrared missiles. Again, a very iconic weapon. What is it? Well, it has to be fired while stationary. It's a fire and forget missile. It's infrared. HE damage 240, helicopter range 2,650 meters, aircraft only 2,300 meters. Accuracy about 60%, etc. Stealth is exceptional, it's only 2 men. But what this is, it's basically a crew weapon. They can go into forests, they can go into buildings, they can fire from them. 6 missiles, kind of a support little squad for anti-air. It's not super deadly, but it's not nothing. And the reason, well, sorry, let's go, but that's kind of one type of anti-air. The second type of anti-air that you can have in the game is something like this, where it's got sort of a cannon. Both sides have them. The Soviets have some really brutal cannons, absolutely brutal. But this thing can be used against infantry as well, actually, but it can also be used versus helicopters and aircraft. The way it actually works, as I understand it, is it kind of tracks the target, shoots in front of it, like almost like a cloud of bullets, right? Sort of like a stream, and it kind of creates that cloud, which the airplane then kind of flies through. But obviously, you need to kind of get the right distance, etc. at it. But effectively, you're firing at the airplane, kind of trying to kind of shoot it down. Yeah, I mean, kind of the way you would expect, but I guess especially when you have something like a PVADs. No, PVADs is a bad example, but some of these have radars, and you'll see the Soviet machines have radars. So they're very good at tracking the target and just kind of burping it. You'll see how it works. But we're not going to bring this in. The reason why is because we don't want to make our airspace deadly, because we want to actually showcase what Air Force and airplanes can do. But that's also why we're not bringing tons of super advanced airplanes. We're only bringing a few. You also have obviously missiles like these, surface-to-air missiles that's on the ground. They can be towed around. These have great range, great accuracy, right? Obviously, very much, very powerful, very accurate weapons. These will make our air sorties much more dangerous. On the other hand, though, many of these are radar operated, and you can have specific airplanes like the Weasel that has an anti-radar missile, which it launches from like 4,500 meters, and it will home in and find these sort of things without even seeing them, right? It will just kind of pick up their radar, home in on it, and strike it. But we're not going to complicate things right now. We're just not going to bring it into the fight. There's also this Chaparral, which is sort of 12. These other infrared missiles, 3,500 range. Again, great weapon, great to deny. But again, we don't necessarily want to deny our airplanes too much in this episode, because we just want to see what airplanes can actually do. So all we're going to bring is 10 Stingers, right? Again, 70 points for each one, 20 for the truck and 50 for the squad. We will spread these out, and they will help us deal with the Soviets. Not great range, but it's something. It's something. Something to punish. The problem with man-pads, as they're called, which is, I think, man-portable anti-air defense, the problem with them really is that, I think in real life, you're supposed to wait for the thing to fly by you and then shoot it kind of in the back. It's very hard for this type of missile or you need to fire from the side, but it's very hard for it to hit a target that's heading straight to it, especially if the target suddenly starts turning. That's as far as I know. But let's go ahead and kind of look at the Soviet division, and here we don't have much to talk about. But we will include, again, trained Su-25 AT. This is very much the equivalent of the A-10. Cheaper, though. Notice this, 195 points. Cheaper to make. Very similar to 121 armor spread. It's got a rotary cannon. The Gush 630, 30mm, 240 rounds only. But I think overall, very similar stats. Very similar. Air-to-ground missiles, and look at these. Stationary semi-active radar, semi-active guidance can be fired while moving, but the missile's trajectory might be heavily affected. Interesting. High explosive anti-attack. So hours of fire and forget. I guess this is where maybe the US advantage starts to come in, maybe more technologically advanced. So hours home in on the target themselves, whereas these are kind of need to be guided. So it's better, can be fired while moving, and while moving for an airplane is obviously always moving, but I assume what it means is turning. So you do need to kind of keep looking at the target, make sure the missile hits, and then you start turning around. And the reason for that, if I were to guess, is because it's guided by a radar that's on board the airplane. These radars are typically housed in the front of the airplane. And so when the airplane starts turning, obviously, like, the radar it only has a certain, like, range. So, for example, that radar at the front can't hit kind of, for example, at this angle. So it doesn't really know what's going on here. And the reason you want the radar in the front of your airplane, because you want to detect everything that's in front of you that you're flying towards. So as soon as you start turning, obviously the connection with the radar kind of worsens. And if you turn away too much, if you turn like opposite of the missile, your radar just doesn't guide there. It loses the target. As far as I know, that's the reason. Modern airplanes, if you see modern fighters, they actually have this little thing sticking out in between the two engines, often, like this kind of thing, except it's in between. That has a radar on the back, and there are also radars built into the sides, so that these, like modern, what are they, whatever, those Raptors and those, those kind of 5th generation fighters, they can just turn around anyway, and they always track the target with one radar or the other. That's my limited knowledge. But basically, we're carrying 4 of these, much like the A-10s, 30 penetration, less accuracy on this one, maybe slightly less range, but overall, very good rocket as well. Air-to-air, carrying 2 R-60M infrared 2 missiles. Again, similar range, I guess, right? Rate of fire, pretty similar. We can have another look just to compare, but I feel like, the cannons are pretty similar. These air-to-ground missiles are similar air-to-air missiles. Again, same role, anti-tank, etc. It's got max damage of 10% ECM versus our 20%, so more vulnerable here. Again, this US advantage, kind of high, better tech sort of coming in. Speed, though, is 550. Significant, 25% faster than the A-10. And that counts, that will matter. Fuel of about the same, but faster. Travel time, 12 seconds. That's to the map. Indicates the travel time between airbase and the map, right? The same travel time applies when evacuating from the map. Some aircraft, such as interceptor fighters, have a very short travel time. Other planes move slower. Yep. Agility is also exceptional. Now, for the second choice, I don't want to go with SU-25. I'm actually going to go with SU-24M. Yeah, cluster. 215, so pretty cheap. This thing's got the rotary cannon, similar to our F-16C. I don't think there's anything better. Yeah, this is all kind of getting a little too complicated. Yeah, I think this is kind of the most equivalent one we can find. It's got 8 cluster bombs, however, so equivalent, but obviously quite different. But it does have some dogfighting capability, right, with the cannon. It does have exceptional agility. Good range. It is also carrying 2 unguided bombs. Cluster munitions, so not 2, it's got 8 bombs. 8 250 kilogram bombs. So the way you see, so we got 1, 2, oh yeah, it's got sort of 1, 2, 3, 4 down at the very bottom here, and 4 under its wings. So these will be dropped, I assume. Again, I don't really think there is a way to kind of tell this from here, but the way this will be dropped is from higher altitude, and they will more like carpet bomb an area. Again, that will be seen, unfortunately, when it comes for our troops. But 8 bombs doesn't need to get as low, so probably much safer than our F-16. 8 bombs, obviously better, right? It drops 8 to 50, so it drops 2 tons. That's crazy, 2 tons of bombs on us. That's gonna hurt. Penetration of 11, HE 2.5. It's obviously spread over a wider area, so it's not like they're all gonna fall in the same place, right? So they're not gonna all do the same damage, but hence the accuracy is 94%, because you are gonna hit. I mean, it depends what a hit really is for cluster munitions. You're gonna hit something, right, when you drop that many bombs. Target range is 150. Maybe it will actually have to go down. Interesting. 150 meters. I don't think that's the distance from which the airplane would have to drop them. 150 sounds way too low. But I do think that that is where the cluster munitions kind of explodes itself. We'll see. We'll see how this works. But I'm pretty sure, nevertheless, that because it's only 2 bombs on the F-16, you will see it kind of diving down, whereas this thing will just kind of fly by, maybe lower altitude a little bit, drop these, and immediately start turning. You'll see that difference. If reload time, this doesn't really matter. What does it have in terms of unit characteristics? ECM of 30%, so just as good as the F-16. Autonomy, 240 seconds, right? With 2,400 liter tank, unlike our F-16 that had autonomy of, 2 minutes and 20 seconds, 140 seconds. kind of nice to have, but not particularly necessary. You can realign this thing and just make sure you got that nice path in case you lose targets. Realign, maybe a mission kind of abort, come back around and drop. So it's not bad to have this. 1,000 kilometers per hour speed. Again, 10% slower, or we are 10% faster than them, sort of 11% slower than us. Travel time of 11 seconds, again a bit slower because due to this speed. Agility is exceptional, air optics are normal. Also does not carry any air-to-air missiles. So, completely defenseless by itself. Which is unfortunate for the Soviets. But what can I do? They have nothing else really. This thing has yeah, this one's got HE bombs. I was kind of thinking maybe I put this in and show you guys what HE looks like, but let's just keep it equivalent. Let's keep it equivalent. Now for the AA, we're just gonna have trained units of Igla, 2 cards, which for the Soviets is 6 cards each, right? But I think our airplanes are a bit better. The Iglas are generally, I think, a little bit worse, so worse accuracy, but effectively same concept. It's a manpad, surface-to-air missile carried by a crew of 2. Again, same kind of range, less accurate. Yeah, exceptional stealth, so very much the same. Fire and forget, 1 AK and 1 Igla between them. Igla, I guess, is the older kind of version. There's also be the Strela, still in use today, unfortunately, in various conflicts. Sad, but it's still there. It's still operational. So, again, though, it took me an hour to add this tiny layer of complexity. So let's go ahead and save, exit. Let's go ahead, jump into a skirmish game. We have our 8th Infantry Bootcamp Division. Logistics, again, infantry, mostly mechanized rifles. I guess by this point, just 5 assault divisions with 2 assault engineer leaders. So 7 assault squads. What do we have here? 12 plus 4, 16 mechanized infantry plus 5. So really 21 platoons or squads, 21 squads of mechanized rifles. Light anti-tank weapons mostly, but a few with Dragon 2s. The M2HB heavy machine gun support crews. Cavalry and rangers. Some mortars, again, basic infantry, basic range of tanks, 6 M1 Abrams, 4 M1A1. Some basic recon, 4 scouts, 2 sniper teams, 4 long-range surveillance teams. Now in AA we have 10 Stingers and a couple of airplanes. On the Soviet side, very similar setup for those who are joining us. An FOB, right, supply point, some supply vehicles and command vehicles. Some infantry, mostly motostrelki. Again, that's just your kind of motorized / mechanized infantry for the Soviets. 4 leaders, 12 motostrelki with RPG-22s, 5 teams with Metis, which is the ATGM sort of. Well, it's not actually. Yeah, it is an AGM, much like Dragon 2, sort of carried. This is a full squad with a medium machine gun and some AK-74s. We have 7 Saperi, 2 commanders, 5 these. These are the assault squads. We still have the Saperi RPO. This is the incendiary rocket launcher for 4 teams of these. And we have the Plymouth 30mm. That's the automatic grenade launcher system. And we have the 5 squads of, I guess, full 9-man, 8-man squad, 8-9 men with 3 medium machine guns. So very heavy, kind of small arms firepower. Same thing, 4 mortars, 4 of these big 122mm artillery guns. We do have the 4 green T-80Bs, 2 trained T-80Bs, and 4 trained T-80BVs, which is basically just better side armor, not much difference. But basically, 10 tanks as well. In terms of recon, this is probably where we're a bit stronger, but they do have 4 just normal Rozvedka, which is reconnaissance, and 4 motorized. These guys, I think these are the kind of the assault recon unit. Much like the kind of, yeah, they have the, I think, the shock troops designation. They have 12 Iglas, and a couple of airplanes. So yeah, roughly, overall, I'd say we're equivalent. They have better artillery, better tanks, less recon maybe. I'd say slightly stronger infantry, to be honest, although they're meant to fight next to their IFVs, but we've gave them just the simple trucks, just like we gave to ourselves, although they have these BTRs. I'm not sure their AI is, to be honest, very good at using IFV infantry. But something, but you know, it's something. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into our airport duel with all the normal settings, kind of minimal income, minimal starting command points. And yeah, see how air power can, you know, augment the gameplay and see if it makes things easier or harder for us. Now, FOB comes down first, and that is 175 points for us. Ouch. Now, recon will now also serve as, you know, forward observers and callers in of our airplanes. So their role has now become way more important, right? They will they will observe enemy movements, or give us advanced warning of where they're coming to and from, see if they're flanking us, etc. They will also
call for a
let us direct our mortar fire, right, which we have 5,600 meter range, and they will also now direct our air force. Without recon, like, there is no air force, frankly, because by the time we make contact with the enemy, or if the enemy breaks contact and we just can't see it, like, there's no way you're going to call in an airstrike. So recon is extremely important in this game. Now, for that reason, we're going to call in our 2 snipers.
To Red Leader.
And I feel like last time
Bring us there, taxi.
it worked extremely well for us to put our snipers into these positions. Worked really, really well for us. What else worked well for us last time is grabbing a leader squad.
War Daddy to Red Leader. I'm listening. Bring us there, taxi.
Unloading it here and capturing this point as soon as possible. And then we had the mechanized rifles dragon team and a heavy machine gun team, because that's all we got command points for.
Yes, sir.
Right, these guys, we go unload a position, and we unload these right at the front there. Let's go ahead and launch our battle. And let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's see where the enemy is. The game is incredibly beautiful. Very immersive, especially when I play it. I mean, the way I play it. I mean, I know it's obviously a biased thing to say, but without any cheese, without any, like, sending these suicide units, any, like, silly kind of off-map or, like, round-the-map maneuvers. I just hate that. That's why I hate playing multiplayer. But I'm hoping maybe through these videos I can find people who enjoy this type of game. So if you're new to WARNO and you want to play just a few games, do add me. You saw my Steam tag at the front video, or just comment on the video and let me know. You know, I would love to play with people who just kind of play like this way. Minimal resources, super tactical.
Radio check. Red 1-6. Over.
Etc. Let's go ahead.
Roger.
Put our sniper team here. Set it to return fire.
Yes, Captain.
Return fire. We're going to send this Humvee here, and then we'll sell it.
I am listening, Captain. Beware. Commies nearby.
Okay, let's pause the game. We do actually have, again, we missed like 15 seconds of this. Let's go ahead and send our command unit, obviously, kind of round this way and capture this building, capture the airport, like we did last time. And we do need more infantry. We do need another dragon, I feel, over here. We do... Oh, we don't have that. Well, another dragon, though, costs 80. Yeah, maybe... Oh, we already clicked on it, didn't we? Yeah, that's not what we did last time. Okay, that's a big mistake. Because we really need some infantry here. Okay, well, what's done is done. Okay, we do have enemy units coming in here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, they are taking, what is it, Foxtrot. 30 seconds.
Enemy spotted.
is just kind of confused. Yep, they kind of did exactly the same thing they did last time. Interesting the way AI works, given it the units it has. Okay, it's got the motorized Rozvedka, i.e. I think this is the assault squad of Recon. Because it's got the RPK, light support weapon, light machine gun, and it's got the anti-tank rocket launcher even, which we need to keep in mind as our mechanized here rolls in. Now what we need is a heavy machine gun here. We also need some mechanized rifles. Bring those in. Ambush anyone that's going to come in here. We're also going to need to start bringing in logistics. This guy, we need to. Okay, we're making some mistakes here. We are making some mistakes here. Okay. 20 seconds for more income.
Commies, right up. Get in formation. Recon unit at your orders.
Okay, they are
Waiting
taking
for
fire.
instruction.
Yeah, our snipers are gonna open fire. They do have 500% increase to damage and accuracy at this range.
Yes, sir. Bring us there, taxi.
Yeah,
Ready.
they're stunned.
Going there.
Yeah, we don't want to come, to be honest, too close.
Engine is running. We're waiting. We'll deploy at this position.
Spotted. We got spotted. Oof.
Yeah. They spotted us.
That's all. That'll be all for this recon unit. Now, I mean, I do want to play this tactically kind of properly, and I will. But given we know what we know from the previous episode, well, actually, that's perfectly fine. Let's see if they do again push into Foxtrot like they did last time. We're much better prepared given we now have some air power. Because those T-80Bs and BVs is what gave us a lot of trouble last time. A lot of trouble. Let's pull this APC back though. We got the Dragon. Come in here. What else do we have? We got the heavy machine gun. Did we actually get the heavy machine? Yes, we did. Heavy machine gun. We got rifles coming in. Our airplanes are expensive though. Would be nice to get an Abrams. Would be very nice to get an Abrams. Can't really afford it, however. We need to be able to afford it, to be honest. Now let's pause this. Let's have a think. I mean, we want to take Foxtrot. That's what we want to take. To be honest, I'm going to pull back because we don't need these... Actually, no, let's just leave you guys here. Just move. Oh, no, they're leaving district. Boom. No, let's just get back in there. Keep these guys in there. What do we bring? That is the question. That is the question. We have a supply M113 coming in. Okay, we have these. We need... We need a tank. Let's get a tank.
Beware, commies nearby.
Tanks are going to take a while. We do need some recon here. That would be nice. But we need a tank on this side. Or is it A10 that we need? I mean, A10 would be nice. A10 would be very nice. Okay, a recon squad here. Let's bring that in. What else do we have? We either get an A10 for 230, keep that in the back pocket, or we bring an Abrams, because it's going to take a while for it to arrive. Let's get our Abrams. Let's get an Abrams. Infantry, heavy machine gun. No, we already have all the heavy machine guns we need. Alright, let's just save these 66 points. We're going to get more points from various transports coming.
Beware, commies nearby.
Oh, okay. Enemy. Spotted. Snipers are doing their job of forward observation.
I'm listening, Captain. Bring us there, taxi.
Put the heavy machine gun in there. Sell this little truck.
Yes, sir.
These guys in here. Okay, we do have an Abrams, M1 Abrams on the field. It's coming. We got scouts.
Need a ride? Bring us there, taxi.
Offload them there. We have 100. Yeah, it's going to be a couple of minutes before we can call that A10 now. We do want to kind of push on here and actually get some points. Now, we are getting points, though. We actually are getting points. We're ahead. We even have some supply in the back there, 170. Yeah, recon has now suddenly become extremely important from being just normal important. And we want to actually push out here. I mean, long-range reconnaissance team won't hurt. We're even getting some scouts, like, all the way forward here. Would be extremely useful. I'm actually going to get some more scouts. Because with air, it's recon that's important. Okay, they've taken Bravo. They've taken Bravo, so they're obviously in this area here on the left.
Beware, commies nearby.
And we need to be cognizant of that. Here they are, here they are. Okay, we have an Abrams coming. We have recon coming, so we'll be able to see all of this and deal with it. Okay, I just hope I can actually see. Are they going into this building, for example? Oh, I really want to see if they're actually inside any of the buildings.
Commies, right up. Get in formation.
Yeah, we need more reconnaissance. Even the thing is, even these aren't quite enough. Ooh, we got Iglas here. Okay. Hang on. Yeah, we gotta remember this. Just gonna put a defense beacon here. Okay, Iglas here. That is unfortunate. That's gonna deny us. I mean, it's good. I mean, I guess good to see that the enemy has invested into this. And that's a good reminder for us to likewise invest into places where, especially in places like here, where our Abrams is actually at, because they will send stuff here. Let's go ahead and get into this forest, kind of over here. But yeah, because without a
Beware, commies nearby.
all we can do is really just hide. Ooh, that command point's coming in. Can the Abrams intercept it before it captures? Come on. Shoot the command. Oh, no, it got it. It got the command. Now, we have 180 points to play with. We got Iglas in here. I feel like we need another Abrams in there. That is what will make a difference.
Commies, right up. Get in formation.
Side shots on the T-80 BV.
Damn, that was close.
Ooh, that jewel. Yep. Let's get another Abrams in there. Ooh.
Successful hit.
Side shot. Nice. That T-80 BV just came out of there. Yeah, the Abrams just, oof.
Beware, commies nearby.
Let's get these scouts.
All ammo spent.
Oof. Okay, we got ATGMs fired on us. Can't. Oof. What is this? Okay, it's somewhere here. Okay. Oh, come on. Couldn't get this command point.
Beware, commies nearby. Someone call for a cab? We'll deploy at this position.
Okay, another T-80BB there. Oh, the enemy's bringing in tanks. What?
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. Bring us there, taxi.
Come on, you have to deal with this.
Beware, commies nearby.
Come on, rifles. Oh, no, they can't deal with it. Okay, it has to leave the area, though. Oh, is it just gonna sit there and contest this? No, it's gotta leave. It knows. Okay, the enemy is again amassing pretty substantial forces out here. Now. Oh, we're missing 1 point. Come on. Don't give me this. Don't give me this. Okay, things are about to get interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh. Where was it firing at? Okay, let's just peek out of here. and
Beware,
fire.
commies nearby. Damn, that was close.
Ooh, this is bad. This is bad for us. Bad. Let's get auto-loader. Ooh, another hit. Okay, we weren't quite as lucky this time. Pull back. Pull way back, frankly.
Go back.
Ready, sir. Are you sure it's safe there?
Okay, this is bad. This is bad, guys. This is not good. It is the opposite of good. And the 810 would be very nice. We got 2 Iglas in here, so the reality is, okay, we have another Abrams coming
What are
around.
your orders, sir?
So that's kind of okay. Logistics-wise, let's get an M35 supply in here. Oh, dearie me. What else? We need some artillery, for sure. That has worked really well for us last time. Bring it kind of here. We have this pretty well defended, so that's
Enemy spotted.
2 of these. We have...
Radio check. Red 1-6. Over. What are your orders, sir?
Yep. Okay, again, they're like massive forces.
Waiting for instructions. Halt!
Yeah, let's just kind of... I'm going to stay behind this little forest, because this is a very advantageous position, to be honest, because we can see everything here and here, other than this T-80B.
Waiting for instructions.
We can fire at it. Now we are getting repaired. Artillery.
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted.
To be honest, yeah, let's just get more artillery around here, I guess. This is going to be our little supply point. Oh my god, they're bringing like everything they have in here. That's fine. Let's get that. Those mortars did very well for us last time. Very well indeed. So let's bring that on. Oh, T-80Bs starting a big push. Big push.
Be careful. Enemies nearby.
Yes, Captain.
Okay.
Red 6. Mounted up.
Okay, we do have 2 tanks. Now with those Iglas, I mean, if we had... Oh, if I can save... Hang on. So we're going to get 90 points. So we get 240. Yeah, we will be able to call in an A10. I suggest we do that. In 15 seconds. Because this T-80BV is, you know, it's not something you joke around with. It just kind of sits here and it knows. It's just waiting for us to peek our nose. The Abrams.
Commies, right up.
You know, it's great, but it's not that great. What I would like, however, so I would actually like our scouts to get a little bit closer. There. Yeah, and let's
just give me a target.
Call this in. And as you see, guys, so traveling, I'm hoping these scouts will actually see a little bit more. You see it's traveling. This is the traveling time status. Traveling means the air asset is currently in transit between airbase and the battlefield.
Beware, commies nearby.
It's on the battlefield. It's on the battlefield. We have a Stinger in play for any enemy interception attempts. We have the A10 out here. That is very worth it. 230 points versus enemies, what, 265? Right? So this is a win for us.
Beware, commies nearby.
Whoop, and there we are. 1 Maverick missile out. It is reloading. It's gonna fire a second one.
Copy
We're
that.
gonna make a turn. Boom. I'm actually gonna go ahead and... Oh, no, I'm not gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna go ahead, but that's... you know, you saw that, guys. You saw that yourselves. This is what it's like. There was an ATGM hiding in here, which I do not appreciate. So I'm just gonna stop my Abramses here. And what I did want is I wanted to hit this thing.
Enemy spotted.
So now, that is your first taste of air power, guys. This has already made everything kind of worthwhile. So let's do this and this. M13 supply. We still have some. So let's kind of bring that into these woods. We have the big truck over here. Now, still can't see anything. These things are so well hidden. Really rather frustrating. Even the scouts can't see anything. I mean, can these guys see anything? No, they can't. Can they? I do want to kind of just get out here and maybe let them fire at me and kind of test.
Move, but watch our flanks. Squadron ready.
Okay, we're gonna keep this in the back, just in case we spot. No, there's nobody. Very interesting. Now, okay, what we could do. Oh, hang on. So again, the enemy is out here. So let's give him something to think about.
Enemy spotted. Successful hit.
Yeah, the Abramses did some good work. Now the enemy is getting +1 point because it's got Foxtrot, so we need to take Foxtrot. In order to take Foxtrot, we need... Oh, we need a lot more than this. Okay, let's wait for some points. Okay. Where is the ATGM coming from? Oh, look at this. Oh, T80BV. T80BV is in play.
What are your Baldwin? Bring us there.
Where is the A10? Oh, there's the Rozvetka. Okay, we might... Ooh.
Yes, sir.
No.
Enemy nearby. Protect the gun.
Oh, this could just... Smoke.
All ammo spent. Baldwin, bomber ready.
Okay. Okay, a lot of things have happened there, guys. So we pushed in with our M1 Abramses to see where that BV is and try to draw other units out. This Abrams... Oh, it actually didn't eat. I thought he ate a couple of shots there. It was a cohesion. Okay, but they were pretty... It was shook up, so it was kind of... You know, accuracy is reduced by 45%. I mean, yeah, it really needs time to recover. This Abrams likewise needs time to recover, so let's go ahead and pull back. We brought our A10. It still had a good amount of time. It did fire 2 Mavericks, and it got that T80BV destroyed. Here it is, just now. Now, 2 Iglas were fired, I believe. Our A10 definitely took one of them. Here it is, boom. This little explosion, and now it's flying away because we turned it away. Now, while we are paused, let's go ahead and get a couple of engineers here. Well, let's get an engineer, I guess, leader. Infantry engineers. Should we get a logistics van in here as well? Maybe not so much. I mean, this thing is almost out of supply, though. So let's go ahead and send that back. Might as well bring M35 truck. And here we are. Yep, and that's it. And we've evacuated our A10, so it's now safely away. Okay, our mortars are doing some really great work.
Ready to fire.
Really great work. That infantry is thinking, so okay, let's keep firing at them. Mortar fire over there.
Beware, commies nearby.
Okay, we are out of smoke here, unfortunately. So let's
start
go
the
ahead
engine.
And rearm. Go ahead and rearm. Okay, we do have engineers coming online. We get 80 income because of the number of units we have online. Okay, these guys are not having the best day of their lives. Ooh. Now, we are getting fired by another T80BV. Now, A10 is repairing, so it's going to take quite some time, frankly, for it to become operational again, and that is a real problem. Now, I hope we can get this Rozvetka out of the game, because that T80BV firing on our infantry, that's bad. Oof, into that building. I mean, it will make short work of it. Now, we really need this, we need another T80. Yeah, because this is not gonna be working for us for very long. Okay. But this is something. Okay, we have smoke back on our Abrams. We have fuel. So that's all good. What's not good is that we need kind of this area sort of covered, and we do not have it covered. We're going to need to wait for that A10. We can't really hope for it. We have 80 points of income. We're going to have 200 income in another minute. 200 only. We do need to assault this whole area. We do have an assault leader. Oh, man, we need a lot of different things, frankly. We need some air cavalry here to make sure they don't just seep through on this side, because they now kind of showed their face on this side. We can't really assault here until we sort out this T-80BV, so I am going to call in this air cavalry, offload them. Oof, because this thing is moving somewhere, right?
Do you have a target, Captain? Adjusting one target.
Also pepper this little area. Oh man,
another one bites the dust.
Just kind of going for it.
Enemy spotted.
Okay, this is not good. This is not good. How do we deal with this? I really don't know, frankly. How do we deal with this T-80B? We need this A10. We need it now, to be honest. At the same time, we can't really do much other than fire on this outpost of ours, right? We should have called in a dragon team, potentially. Okay, this thing is kind of... Let's offload this whole thing here. I don't think that actually changes anything about this T-80BV. Now, A10 is repairing.
Enemy nearby.
I think we will also need to refuel in the end, so it's going to be a really long time before we actually get it. Oh, man, getting these Abramses back out here is likewise going to take some time. Now, this T-80BV is just reigning free in the back here. I guess these Abramses need to... Yeah, okay, they need to turn around and get over here and deal with this. Now, really.
Ryan, get down!
Okay, this is... Oh, this is bad. We're going to move these mortars away. Man, they just... kind of encircling us. Okay, the snipers are firing, are they? Because they've been revealed. I'm going to actually go ahead and give them a command to open fire, because we need to stop.
Beware, commies nearby.
These motor strelki need to be stopped. Oof, yeah, seriously. I mean, if this building collapses, this whole front kind of collapses. Black Hawk needs to be sold. These guys just kind of need to be sort of like here, stationary. Okay, where is our Abramses? Come on, get in there. Ooh,
185, ready. Enemy spotted. Ignite, gentlemen. We're going in.
Yeah, at least it is facing away from us.
What are your orders, sir?
Abramses get
Just get me out of here.
Come on. Close in, close in, close in, close in. Close in, side shots. Come on. Oh, no, it's going to turn around.
Beware, commies nearby.
We're going to start eating ATGMs. Boom. No, it's a miss. It is a miss.
One less go.
Firing on the move. Tracks broken. Nice. Tracks are broken. Let's set this guy back so we can actually just be that forward observer that we're meant to be. What else? Let's set these two. Fire over here. Fire into this town. Keep peppering that area. Abrams is closing in. Again, more fire. Oh. Come on.
I hear you loud and clear. Oh, good job, gunner.
Nice. Finally.
Right up.
Okay, we're kind of not really assaulting this. Although we really should be. Frankly. Okay, the A10 is ready now. Well, a little bit late, frankly. Okay, we need one Abrams here, clearly. We need one Abrams kind of here. There's plenty of targets.
We've got
TGMs. Let's bring a supply point here. Rearm that cavalry, then rearm the middle here. Yep, let's get these to the front lines. I'm sure these guys are pretty low on ammo. Set these snipers to return fire. Okay, these are obviously firing already. Okay, T-80BV over here.
They spotted us!
Oh, the scouts. Scouts are in trouble. Versus the motor stroke. Are they at least supported by this? Man. The PC can't really come out to them. Where's like these guys? They can't see them, or what's the issue? Okay, let's get back in here. We have the T-80BV we're firing on that scout, so let's just pull back. Pull back. Okay, the heavy machine gun was kind of helping them out, so that's at least good. Infantry-wise, we do need... at least one more engineer squad. And infantry-wise, probably need a dragon squad in here, or maybe what, a couple of... Yeah, let's get a couple of light anti-tank weapon. We're gonna hide in this like we did last time, hide in within these buildings and potentially ambush any newly deployed T-80BVs. Now we do have the A-10. We do have this T-80BV out here. It's not really kind of coming out at us right
Tank
now.
ready. War Daddy to Red Leader. I'm listening.
We've got them.
Is there something you want burned out there?
I got it. Right up. Get in formation.
It's fine. We'll use that A-10 for defensive purposes if we need to. It's air cavalry really needs some help though.
Waiting for instruction.
What I'd really like is to
Good job, Gunner.
Nice. Get some recon out here.
Tank ready.
The
Enemy
last
nearby.
time
Protect
we got
the gun.
ATGM'd right here. And what we really need for... Okay, another T-80BV. Okay, if they make a push, we'll bring our A-10. Now, what won't hurt is because the enemy will start bringing their own air power very soon. Right.
What are your orders, sir?
Okay. So let's bring some more AA, because our Abramses are also
Enemy spotted.
very much vulnerable. Ooh.
Loud and clear.
Yeah, well, it's time to bring the A-10, because this thing is coming for us. It is coming for us. Make
What are your orders,
no
sir?
mistake. Oh, okay, it's going to take a while,
Beware, commies nearby.
but we are going to make it. And we need to get rid of this T-80BV. I don't like it. Just kind of standing there.
Gun ready, sir.
Why are our mortars not working?
Adjusting on target.
That is a good question.
Yes, sir. Enemy spotted. Go
Yep.
on, Control. Copy that, Raven Leader.
Okay. Ooh, didn't quite kill it, did he? Let's turn around. Turn around for sure. We got a couple more missiles in there.
Enemy spotted.
Interesting. As you see,
Touchdown.
has to be enough. Yep, that was enough. Bring that back. You know, the less, I guess, fuel and ammunition we spend, the less time it needs to refuel and reload. Now, Abramses need to come back. This Abrams, okay, will defend this flank here. M13 supply. Okay, there's a lot of supply that's needed here to reinforce our troops.
I hear you loud and clear. Roger.
Go ahead and
Redeploying.
just hide
Out.
on this flank, and that Abrams will be dedicated to that right flank. Now let's rearm. Let's get this supply vehicle out.
On the road again.
Enemy spotted.
Where do you want it delivered?
This supply is, yeah, that's been used fully. That's fine. We have two M35s on here.
Do you have a target, Captain?
10 degrees up. Fire.
Okay, these guys are clearly heading.
Yes, sir. We'll deploy at this
Okay,
position.
let's get the Stinger out there. Let's bring. Oh my god! I know we have that Abrams. Here,
Enemy
right?
spotted. At your orders. Roger. Redeploying. Out.
Okay, we have scouts out here. If we do run into trouble, it would be nice to have that A-10 with us.
Waiting for fire coordinates. 10 degrees up. Fire.
Commies, right up. Get in formation.
Waiting for fire coordinates.
That would actually also be nice, and this is what we kind of didn't really do properly last time, is we could do a smoke position, and we could kind of smoke this here. We could smoke position this building, smoke position kind of here, and here. We could smoke this entire thing, dismount our engineers, and then cross this without too much risk to ourselves. And then once the engineers get into close range, they will... Yeah, that's it. That's this assault getting
Good
ready.
job, gunner.
Okay, they're gonna finish that salvo once our mortars start firing.
What do you need, Captain? Let's go.
Okay, that's smoke coming out.
Enemy nearby. Protect the gun.
Right, so this is gonna be all of these guys getting right in there, except the snipers. Let's go, 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 go. Okay, that's gonna break line of sight. We're gonna kind of rush.
Waiting for instructions.
Rush ahead. Engineers especially.
Good job, gunner.
This is how you do an assault.
Enemy nearby. Protect the gun.
Oh, there's TATBV. TATBV. Okay, there's ATGMs even coming out from somewhere. Hold our Abrams back. Oh, where is that coming from? Where is that going as well? Yep, gonna need to kind of come over here and dismount. Dismount engineers, rifles. Engineers, more rifles. Let's go, and then these APCs will deal with this. Oh. Oh. Whole squad dead from that one tank shot. Ouch. Extremely unfortunate. Ah, now that's because I pressed quick unload. Yeah. Ah, a mistake. Let's go here and unload, here and unload. Ah, a mistake. We made a mistake. Now these will be subject to RPG fire. Now we do have the A-10. Let's bring that in. Hang on, come on. Bring that onto the field. It is traveling out here. The engineers should take out those... the intentions that they take out, or at least suppress those iglas. Get these guys in here. The APCs can fall back so that they're not under direct RPG fire.
Yes, sir.
These rifles in here. Oh, another TATBV. Okay. Let's get these out from the APC. Out, 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 out. Get out. Oof. Okay, you guys get inside. All of these APCs kind of fall back. We do have an A-10 incoming. We have this one that's tangoing with our Abrams.
One less coming.
Come on, come on, it's in mission. Yeah, there we go. Oh, dearie me. Where's the A-10?
Be careful. Enemies nearby.
Alright, this is kind of us, guys. Let's get into these buildings. Ooh, this is bad. Yeah. Come on, where is the A-10? It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Oh, okay, we need to kind of fall back while covering our troops with our mechanized. Oof. Okay, then that's gone. Did we destroy that? I think our mechanized rifles... No, the TATBV is still here, but it's not really long for this world. Because this Abrams the Abrams itself, however, is taking major damage. So let's keep falling back. The A-10 needs to take out this TATBV.
He's rabid. Get down.
Okay, we need some mortar fire, to be honest, on top of these guys. I mean, they're not really surviving this. And as heroes, they're calling in fire on position.
Be careful. Enemies nearby.
Yep. That's
Touchdown!
boom. That's A10 done with this guy. It can actually, or it might be able to even turn around. Oh no, it can't.
Right on the mark.
Okay.
Increase up.
Maybe these guys will actually survive. Ooh.
Bullseye. Any target? Going there.
Yeah, we could even support this whole thing with the A10.
Successful? Yes, Captain. Beware, commies nearby.
Okay, let's see that. Let's see that Avenger cannon in action.
Touchdown.
Okay, no AA whatsoever. Right. So. Oh, that's another TATBV out there. Man, how's it all the way out there?
Target
We can see it.
neutralized.
But if we can,
Commies right up. Get in
let's-
formation.
let's take it out, right? There you go. One Maverick.
Touchdown.
Oh.
On my way.
Well, one way or another, we did see it. Oh, there's an Igla out here. Okay, let's go ahead and get out of the AO M35 truck. Urgently needed here. Logistics, a Black Hawk, definitely needed. We need a Dragon in here. We need... Oh, we got nothing. Yeah, we need a couple of light weapons in here. Oh, we should have... okay, let's wait 45 seconds. We need more tanks, because we did get a tank taken out, didn't we? No, actually, we did not. We did not. We still have a tank out here. Let's go ahead and refuel this while we can. Right, keep that one supply point out here. We do have a supply unit out here. Now we'll take our mortar units and just do a bit of...
Enemy spotted. Ready to supply.
I'm not sure what these guys are thinking. Not sure why. Make contact with these motors, jockey. Okay, this is fine. We're defending. We're using artillery. What else? I mean, this Abrams needs to just kind of chill out in the woods here. This APC needs to maybe come in here. And this APC likewise needs to make it in here.
Enemy spotted.
Because we really need to kind of repair. We're having a Chinook come
Second platoon ready, sir.
here. Let's get these engineers out here.
Medic!
Hit.
Okay, we have more enemy reinforcements coming in. But we're bringing our own reinforcements. Another tank. To be honest, a heavy machine gun would be nice out here. And that's all we have the points for right now.
Beware,
in
commies
any
nearby.
case. Okay, we're also out of supply. Oh man, we're out of supply. That's bad. That's bad. Our mortars could really do some work and help us fend off the counterattack on Foxtrot for sure.
Hit.
For sure it could. Yeah,
Engine is running. We're waiting. Copy, sir.
let's make sure this kind of can't be very easily seen. Kind of can be there.
Enemy spotted. Waiting for instructions.
The Abrams is getting repaired. So we're kind of doing everything we can. Yeah, we do need recon out here as well, to be honest. Man, we're not
Enemy
quite-
spotted.
Shut up and listen. All right, ladies. It's time to move.
Yeah, let's kind of get out here just so we're in range of this Chinook and we can get repaired.
What are your orders,
Chinook?
sir?
Chinook? What am I saying? Black Hawk. Jesus. Okay, we actually are now, what, completely out of ammo? No, we're actually not completely out of ammo. Okay, but we have done some major damage here. Can't really see anything, unfortunately. We have, like, enemies coming in
Commons, right up.
There's
Get in
really-
formation.
We need a long-range surveillance team. We need to kind of sneak in and see what's what.
Tank
Okay,
ready. Copy,
this
sir.
Abrams is going the wrong way. Let's block the airfield.
Waiting for instruction. Bring us there, taxi.
So let's just do this. And then unload.
Beware, commies nearby.
Okay, these engineers are rearming.
Transportation Corps
Supply
ready.
truck is done here.
Move. We're awaiting.
M113 supply is... Yeah.
Beware, commies nearby. It always comes down to the infantryman and his right.
Okay. Get that recon, long-range surveillance team. Not sure why the enemy is not deploying more air power. But it's not. And that's good
War Daddy to Red Leader.
for
Commons,
us.
right up.
So let's
Get in
go ahead,
formation.
deploy this here.
All ammo spent.
Go on, Control.
Okay, do we want to bring in the ATBV? Yes, we do. Why not? Alright, let's get out here. A10. Oof. Oh! Oh, brutal.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely
Reverse. But keep
brutal.
facing the enemy.
Oh,
I'm listening, Captain.
Oh my god. I was wondering where's that ATGM going, I was about to say. Oh, devastating, that thing. Jesus. Absolutely devastating. Okay, more engineers. I think I want the engineers to be closer to here. Yeah, we got the... Oh,
We've
frustration.
got the need a ride.
Okay, we need a heavy machine
Bring us
gun
there,
out here
taxi.
as well. Yeah, you're gonna regret that, the ATBV. You're gonna regret that. Oh, come on, come on, come on.
Beware,
Don't,
commies
don't
nearby.
just run out of sight range. Oh, no, 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 come on. Come on.
Loud and clear.
We can see you, we can see you. Oh,
On my way. Bullseye.
okay. Let's see if we catch any AA in here.
Commons, right up. Get in
Oh,
formation.
yes, we did in fact catch some AA in there. Oof, that was some painful loss, to be honest. That was painful. Okay, let's get into this tree line with our engineers. Engineer leaders. I'm going to put them in here. The dragons are going to get out here. We have the Abrams now. Kind of has free reign. So let's get it out here. Heavy machine gun crew out here. You saw that missile coming out. Oh, it's coming out again. Here it is. Oh, the Igla. Right here, guys. Caught in the act. Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's 2 Iglas even. Oh, we need to evacuate right now. Okay, there's a 50-50 chance. Oof, you can see, guys, how incredible is this game. I mean, where else are you going to see this? Oh, it's coming. It's coming for it. Oh, could even shoot it down.
I'm pulling out.
Boom. Okay, one of them definitely hit it. I think the other one... Okay, we did manage to counteract with ECM. Alright, we're alive. That is what matters. Let's get our Stingers a little closer to the front line because the enemy will start bringing... Okay, we even got the second Abrams here. They are in trouble now, aren't they? Get this APC out here. Okay, we do have supplies. Okay, this is almost out of supplies, so let's rotate it. Get it out here. M35 supply is needed for these mortars. The mortars are going to pepper like this whole area. Don't really see anything else out anywhere here. So I'm going to just pepper this whole thing. Did we actually get...
Medic!
Okay, it's out here somewhere. Oof. Oh, this thing is annoying. Get this Abrams out here. What else do we have? Where's the other Abrams? The other Abrams is here. Let's get this one. Out here, and then out here. And this Abrams... Out here. Oh, the... Let's get back in the
Second
building.
platoon ready, sir.
Frustrating. Oh, 2 engineers down. Get in the building. Get inside. That heavy machine gun is not something to mess with.
It always comes down to the infantry. Beware,
Bring
commies
that
nearby.
heavy weapon crew. And bring everyone. a little
Successful
closer.
hit.
Nice. Abrams taken out. Oh, again, another T-80. B.
Tank ready. Roger. Redeploying. Out.
Okay. Long-range reconnaissance. That really needs to, like... Like, we need to unload it and bring it around over here, don't we? Or actually, it's fine. Let's just unload it right. Well, in fact, no, it's not alright. Let's just get over here and unload. That's what I think. Okay, this APC is the one under fire. Is it? So let's go ahead and fall back. Fall back. We don't actually need to fight that T-80.
Beware, commies nearby.
The-
Successful
Nice.
hit.
Got that APC down. Bring this Abrams here. Let it shoot down the road.
Successful hit.
MTLB out of the game. Okay, the Iglas are running away. That's exactly what we wanted. Okay, these guys are kind of moving through.
Need some extra eyes,
Let's
sir.
go back to return fire. Now, do we... Where... Yeah, we did have a sniper
Recon
tank
unit at your orders.
over here. Let's bring these kind of forward.
Yes, sir. Going there. Abbott, get down.
Okay, it's on then our leaders. Let's get our Abrams out here. Counter those Iglas. We do have engineers.
Roger.
Let's get-
Redeploy. Out. Commies, right up. Get in formation.
Yeah, we do have this T-ATVV out here. Get into this forest, perhaps.
We've used up all our ammo, sir.
Abbott, get down.
Okay, let's get back. Ooh, 2 T-80s. 2 T-80s. Okay, let's leave our Abrams here. The other Abrams can move away. We really need an A-10 in here. We need it now. Ooh. Man, the T-80.
Commies, right up. Get in formation.
Brutal. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Okay, this is how we need to get eyes on these guys again when we have our AT, and we're going to shoot it. That's what's going to happen. Okay, we do have some enemy activity in this sort of area, so let's pepper that. Alright, give them something to think about. Oh man, this long-range artillery. Ooh,
I can hear the bullets.
hang on. Ooh, right on top of our supply. Okay, let's get these guys back, and these guys run forward.
Enemy nearby.
Protect the gun.
It's gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Ooh, stunned. Okay, it's possible we'll survive, but it is not a given. I think we might actually there. Oh, this M12 supply. Let's get that over here. Rearm. We need more supply. That's what we really need, isn't it? Let's have a think. We need to win this. To win this, we need to get Foxtrot. To get Foxtrot, we need to get those BVs out. We need to go through the forest line, which we have recon, we have engineers, we have 2 tanks. To be honest, another tank won't hurt. I want to showcase F-16C cluster bomb there. And I might be able to do that if we actually get to some recon. That's what we really need right now. Because right now we're kind of just holding this area. We got enough supply here and there. Let's grab these 2 vehicles, bring them here. It's a shame that that Black Hawk got lost so stupidly to that T-80B. We have a big concentration of force
Copy,
here.
right up. Get in formation.
So I almost want to bring one out, a new one. I will also bring another Abrams out here.
Sergeant Highway is hit! Yes, Captain!
Oof. Okay, long-range reconnaissance, taking fire. Abramses. Oh man, but this is going to become an Abrams duel, which is not what we want this to be. That's not what we want this to be. We want to get our A-10 out here on the field.
Yes, Captain. Reverse, but keep facing the enemy.
That's what we
Good
want.
job, Gunner!
Oof.
Go on, Control. Move, move, move!
Okay, we do have an A-10 coming.
Yes, Captain.
Let's get the Abramses.
This is Red 2. Is there
in.
something you want burned out there?
Let's get the A-10s in play. Do we have the...
Any target?
Yep, we do have that coming in. Oh, there's 2 of them. Yep. Ooh, a side shot. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Now we need the long-range reconnaissance team in place at the right time, or we're gonna have to abort.
Beware. Tommy's nearby.
Okay, there is this guy in here that we can't quite see.
Damn, that was close!
Okay, we don't want to this thing get away.
All ammo spent. Good job, Gun.
Okay, unfortunately, we still can't see this T-80BV, so I'm going to have to turn away, but we will be able to come back around. Ooh, there's an Igla here.
Good
Take it
job,
up. Nice.
Gunner.
Yep, there it is.
Radio check. Red 1-6. Over.
Yep, A-10, that's your agility. That's the agility right there.
Touchdown.
Boom.
Loud and clear.
I'm not sure how much... Oh, there's another T-80BV out here.
The engine is overheating, and so am I.
We got an Igla hit.
Sighted at 12 o'clock.
Hang on, we got a warning. I think what that meant was that there is an enemy interceptor inbound. Well, let's go ahead and move our A-10 out here. There was... Oh, here it is, Su-25. Now, we can't call in an air strike. Oh, yeah, this is us. We're gonna suffer very much the same fate. There is no Stinger in sight. That is a little bit of an oversight. Yeah, okay, it's way too late to get that Stinger out here. Oof. Yeah, that's the Su-25 in action, guys. That's nothing we can really do. Gone now. Wait, hang on, actually, hang on. Where's our A-10? Where's our A-10? Our A-10 is here. We do have air-to-air missiles. So does it, though. So let's see what happens. We do have a Stinger here as well. Let's see what happens. This is not over. Air-to-air missile coming out. AIM 9M. One. Miss. Another one and a Stinger. Coming out, turn our A-10 to the right because we're gonna engage this T-80BV in a second. Oof! All misses. Okay, turn around. Let's deal with this T-80B with our 2 remaining Mavericks. 1 Maverick out. Boom. All right. Jesus. Okay. Now M35 supply here. MH60 supply here, M113. Where does that need to go? That kind of needs to go over here, probably. Engineers finally need to actually assault this whole thing. Okay, light. All of this. I mean, yeah, we need to leave these guys here because we do need to, yeah, just like last time, kind of get a bit of an ambush situation kind of going. I need these leaders out here. We need this Abrams out here, this Abrams out here, an APC to support them. Maybe even a couple of APCs. We need to assault Foxtrot. Because to win the game, right, to win the game, we need, let's hide this APC in here. We need to actually capture points, not just kind of sit around here. We do have some shells in here, so let's see where this... Ooh, no. Oof. Did you guys see? There are Iglas in here now. Not sure why. What the mechanized rifles are really kind of doing in here, to be honest. So let's go ahead and move. Where's our sniper as well? Okay, the scouts. You guys need to move kind of here, 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 and there. The sniper needs to kind of move. Likewise. Let's get everyone moving. Everyone moving. Okay, we got
Waiting for instructions.
a brand new Abrams coming out here. Let's get him to support the defense here. Yeah, that's very interesting. What is this, I wonder? An explosion of some sort. But the important thing is that the A-10 survived, guys. That's pretty incredible. It took a lot there. Oof, okay. Okay. Not okay. We don't have... I was going to showcase the cluster bombs. Okay, we found the Iglas. So that's good. Yeah.
Enemy spotted! Open fire!
Okay, our snipers are gonna have to open fire. Boom, precision fire on here.
If the enemy is in range, so are we.
Unfortunately, the dragons actually...
I'm hit!
Hang on. Okay. Hang on. I heard enemy air flying. We really need a lot more AA out here. We're gonna put it in here. We have what? Stinger in here. We have Stingers in here. We need more AA over there. Okay, our mechanized rifles are fighting for their lives out here. Right. Let's get that out there. Let's get this APC in range, and Abrams is coming. We have more supply coming.
We've got them.
Enemy spotted!
Oh, oof. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, we don't have smoke either. Okay, that's it. That's it. This is... Oh, this is pain. Okay. Ooh, no, it's still... I thought it was gonna miss us. But no, it will not. No. Completely unopposed. I mean, it's just gonna turn around and get us, isn't it? So let's go ahead and retreat with our Abramses into the woods, as well as our APCs, because we need to get out of the range of their reconnaissance, which is sitting somewhere here and spotting us, and that's why they're calling in these airstrikes. That's why they're able to call these in. Okay, let's hide our engineers in the buildings. We do need to kind of fight this off. Ah, dearie me, dearie me. Okay, let's go ahead and just fire onto something. Right. These guys are completely out of supply. Let's land them back to where they should be. Air cavalry is fighting back. Stingers are coming online. Frankly, we need even more AA. This thing's it's gonna turn around, isn't it? Is it? Or is it gonna fly away? Get out of here. No, 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 it's coming round.
Enemies nearby.
It's coming round, boys. Oh! Oh, no! Hide, 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 hide. Yeah, didn't it lost target. Now, where are our stingers? Okay, we do have a stinger here. There is a chance. Oh. Stinger. Out. Ah, a miss. A miss, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it was a miss. Hopefully that scared it off at least. Or did it? I mean, this Abrams is kind of right out here in the open. Okay, these mechanized rifles should get rid of these guys. To be honest, this is where our engineers should be, in here, in close quarters fighting. But they are not, unfortunately. Okay, let's get all this recon sort of thing out here. We do need a supply out here. We need this M131 in here urgently. Oh, dearie me. Okay, let's hide our Abramses in the woods, as well as our APCs and such. Okay, everyone's kind of hidden. Let's get inside. Is this thing gonna come back around? Yeah, it's gonna come back around, isn't it? It's gonna come back around. Oh, man. I feel like this Abrams is gonna be... Oof. Where is it coming? Who is it coming for? What can it see? Get out of here. How does it know? How does it know? I mean... Oh, I think it's coming for that APC though. That's... No. Okay. Didn't actually hit anything, so that's good. That is excellent news. Yeah, I don't like this whole area being constantly crossed. Okay, another stinger. Stinger. Goes out. Boom. Hit. Only 4 points of damage though. 4 points, guys. This thing is a flying tank. I mean, both A-10 and this SU-25, I think, is literally nicknamed. I think it's something like the Frog or something, but it's also literally nicknamed the Flying Tank. I mean, look, it just took a stinger kind of in the, well, I guess in the side or in the rear. 4 points of damage. You could take another one, and then another one, and then it would go down. Pretty crazy, if you ask me.
Yes, sir. HE loaded, ready to fire.
Yeah, I know I kind of switch targets on our mortars kind of way too often, probably.
Enemy nearby. Protect. Yes, Captain.
Okay, let's get this kind of out here,
Copy, sir.
because I do want to deal with this. Okay, we are having additional stingers coming online. What we do is we need that... Ooh, T80BV. Jeez. Okay, let's get in here.
Yes, sir. Baldwin, bring us there.
Beware, commies nearby.
Ready to pound them, sir. HE loaded, ready to fire. Ready to fire.
Okay, so we do now have a kind of stinger here, which is the direction from which enemy troops could be coming. We have a resupply here, so that's good. We have a stinger out here. These guys are well armed. M35 supply, completely out of supply. Bring that back. These guys are resupplying, so that's good. We have this coming online. We have 2 stingers. Definitely need just kind of a rear guard stinger here, and I want to have one of these that's actually going to kind of advance together with us. And we need those F-16s. That's really what we need. Now this supply,
Anybody need ammo?
I think that's coming over here, isn't it?
Full throttle.
Yeah. Okay.
Waiting for instruction.
Oh.
Platoon formed and ready.
No.
Ah, I'm hit. hit!
it's a miss. That's good. That's always good. Our A-10 is still repairing after that massive sortie it did,
Enemy spotted!
from which it's kind of hard to recover, to be honest.
All ammo, tank. Full reverse, now!
Move out!
Red 6, mount it up.
Abbott, get down!
These-
If the enemy is in range, so are we.
Enemy spotted!
Step away, step away, step
Copy,
away.
sir.
Okay,
Waiting for instructions.
Abramses are gonna have to do some work, so let's all kind of roll in.
Damn, that was close. Yes, sir.
Computer reset.
Be careful. Enemies nearby.
Oh, this.
At your orders.
Oh my god.
Successful
Nice.
hit.
Okay. Oh no.
Go back. Slow.
Oh, get out, 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 get out. This HGM is gonna find it. No.
Yes, Captain.
Okay, let's get in there with these engineers.
What are your orders, sir? Roger.
We do need
Redeploying.
this Abrams to
Out.
just kind of go
They spotted
round.
us! Yes, Captain.
We do need that.
Waiting for instructions. Start the engine. We're moving.
One less commie.
Oh, did we just lose an Abrams? No, we did not. So let me just sort out this supply situation here. Okay, this thing still needs supplies. Whereas these two do need to move over here. Supply needs to
Enemy
move.
spotted.
Okay, we do have two Abramses that are... Okay, let's move them here. Engineers need to move back into the forest. This Abrams is fighting. Is this fighting? Oh, the ATB hit. Okay, I'm gonna get a F-16 cluster. Now, where do we use it? Right there. Let's go ahead and give this a go, because we need, yeah, this is a quick reaction that we need, and we do have ATGMs in here. However, ATGMs don't always work.
Good job, Gunner.
This Abrams
It's hot here. Yes, Captain. Reverse. Let's keep
needs to be
facing the enemy.
repaired, but these ATGMs aren't really working very well. Okay, but let's see. Okay, that's the F-16 cluster. Much faster, as you saw. Much faster. Coming in, it's got two
Bomber
cluster
ready.
bomb, 227 kilograms. You see, it will do
Winchester.
cannon, and then it will turn away. You see these obviously cover, you know, a large area of effect, and they did do damage. It's got great agility, so it turned away. I mean, it still has a couple of these missiles, but
Baker 5, ready.
I'm
much.
pulling out.
Oof.
Successful hit.
Did take an Igla hit. That was 30%.
Enemy spotted.
ECM did not help. Ouch. That hurt, but it survived. Was that worth it? Not really. Whew. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Off
Let's get
your
this
ass and on your
Stinger
feet.
out
Let's
here.
move.
Let's get this Abrams kind of in here. Let's get this Black Hawk out here and repairing things. Let's unpause.
Transportation Corps
Where's
ready.
this thing going? Over there. Let's get some supply in here. We have the A-10 available. We do have also...
At your orders, Captain.
Hang on. Okay, I do hear... Oh. I do hear the dreaded sound of that Su-25.
We've got them.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes, boys. Oh, this thing, I hate it. Oh, that Abrams. Okay, that's dead. That's... I mean, if we could right now smoke... Yeah, that ATGM is already in flight. That's...
Enemy spotted.
Oh! No, it can't smoke. Boom! Boom! Stinger, Stinger! Come on, come on, one more stinger, give it. Oh,
Ah, I'm hit.
no, unfortunately it gets away. Gets away with nothing but its dignity, guys. Nothing but its dignity. Oh, and an Abrams scalp. Ah. Yeah, brutal, brutal. But we are just as brutal, to be honest. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call in our own A10. Also, to be honest, needs a bit of reconnaissance here. We don't have any money. What we really need is to capture this point, because this is how we win the game. God's sake.
Transportation Corps, ready. Roger. Moving there.
Okay, good shooting now. Good shooting on our stingers.
Everybody check your ammo.
Yeah, this is kind of where we need to make it. To
At your orders.
I don't know why we
Enemy spotted.
keep like kind of messing about. Okay, we're out of supply.
What do you need, Captain?
Yeah, let's get that.
Move. We're awaiting. Bullseye.
Go on, Control. Engine is overheating.
Get out, get out. Okay, lots of Iglas in there. We did take a hit there. Yeah, we did take a hit and a miss.
Need some extra firepower? HE loaded, ready to fire.
Oh, Jesus. These guys just keep coming. Absolutely no stopping them.
Yes, Captain? Damn, that was close! Artillery at your orders.
Okay, we have Abramses, we got APCs, we got... Oh man, another T-80. Jesus Christ. I mean, how many are there? Seriously. M113s. Okay, this thing. And this thing, yeah, we really need to roll back and resupply. Oh, dearie me. Okay. Our supply, get out of here. We have T-80. Man, we need, what do we need? We need like a couple of dragons, so we need another Abrams. You know what I need? We need some rangers on the field. That's what we need. Let's get some rangers out here. Now we gotta be careful with our airborne landings, because
Yes, sir.
at this
Moving out.
point,
Be careful. Enemies nearby.
What are your orders, sir? We've got this. Red 6, moving out. Combat speed, driver.
okay, we are pretty close here to penetrate it, but there's go one Abrams.
Medic!
Boom. Okay.
Comms right up. One less comment. Let's roll. As you command, sir.
Okay, Abrams is still rolling on top of this thing. It's running away. Russian tanks have a notoriously bad reverse speed, so
Waiting for
so they always need to turn around. Oh, come on, come on, come on.
Successful. Button up. We're engaging. Commies right
Oh,
up.
come
Get
on.
in formation.
Perfect
job,
opportunity
Gunner.
for a rear shot, but yeah, that's very quickly
Yes, Captain.
penetrated. Long range reconnaissance. Okay, everyone needs to just
Go ahead. Watch out for the Baker 5. Ready.
get in here. Really, that's what
Let's
needs
roll.
to happen. We cannot wait any longer. Oh, another monster of a game, guys, but you know, we're very short on points.
Enemy at 3.
We have Motostrelki here. Oh, we got smoke out here. We're out of supply on this thing. Bring it back. Okay, you Black Hawk, let's get it out here, because it will need to support our troops. Here we got Rangers. Let's kind of get them down out here, unloaded. I hope there are no Iglas, but we don't know that for a fact.
Copy, sir.
Hope there are no
Need a ride?
ATGMs.
Shoot on anything that moves.
Oh, there's the
I'm hit.
automatic grenade launcher. Oh, there is an Igla in there. There is an Igla. Let's get inside
As you
everybody.
command, sir. Ignite, gentlemen. We're going in. The sky is ours.
Sell the Black Hawk.
Ryan, get down.
Okay, what we also need, however... Oh man, we forgot the leader squad. Okay, we're gonna get that in here. We do have a bit of an attack kind of coming from this direction. We're gonna put our rangers and our stingers in here. We have more engineers. Okay, we have the Abramses. What do we need? We need to stop this. How do we stop this? Stop it with a cluster bomber, to be honest.
One less rusty.
It would be a great counter into this whole
Someone call for a cab? Well done, guys.
Lance instinct. Oh, taken.
All ammo spent. I've got him! Is there something you want burned out there?
Yeah, there's that recon team that's been harassing us. Get the APC in the woods. We do have this Black Hawk out here. We have the mechanized rifles that can open fire. We do have these mortars that can likewise just pepper this area. No, we do not have. Let's go ahead and deliver some supplies to these.
Well done, guys.
To these mortars, I guess.
Beware. Yes, sir. Glad to see someone knows where we're going. Sergeant Highway is hit! We've got them.
Okay, we're gonna capture this. That's gonna be +1 point.
What are your orders, sir? Adjusting on target. Ryan, get down!
I'm not sure
Enemy
we
spotted!
actually need this necessarily.
Do you have a target, Captain? One less rusty.
Okay, we need more logistics. Resupply point here.
Yes,
These
sir.
fingers, yeah, okay, they still have some.
Sergeant Highway is hit! Commies, right up. Get in formation.
Yeah, let's all gather around that Black Hawk.
Target neutralized. I am listening, Captain.
Okay. Enemy artillery coming
Commies,
in.
right up.
Yes.
Get in. Ah! Hit!
Forward firing position.
We've got
Okay. T-80BV spotted. Are there any Iglas in here? That we do not know. Okay, let's get decap this point.
Engine is running. We're waiting. This is glad to see someone know. Ryan, get down!
Okay, there are Iglas in here. Which is hugely... Okay, no, they can't fire at this thing anyway. Okay, M113 can come here and reinforce these mechanized rifles. That should have been done long ago. Here we are going to eat through these supplies for the mortars like super quick.
Go in there. Ready to supply.
Very good, frankly, to have the tactical truck,
We'll go.
the
Out.
Hempt, to get
Yes, Captain.
to refill
Medic!
the artillery. Okay, let's go ahead and call in the A-10.
We can't take it in combat speed, driver.
Oh,
Beware.
no.
Commies nearby.
Oh,
Successful
too
hit.
late, really, unfortunately.
Tank ready. We'll find them, and then we'll kill them. Medic! Go back. Red 6. Mount it up.
Oh, no, why did you
Copy,
turn with the
sir.
side?
Commies, right up. Get in formation.
Let's go ahead and
Tank
just
ready.
press on. A-10. Let's go ahead and get that T-80BV spotted.
Loud and clear.
And it will be. Here it comes.
Bomber ready.
Mavericks.
Touchdown! Roger. Redeploy. Out. Commies, right up. Get in formation.
What are your orders, sir?
Smoke, 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 smoke.
All ammo at your orders. Bullseye!
Boom, another Maverick.
Copy that,
Nice.
leader.
One shot, one kill. Another one. Boom. Oh my god, you see that was auto
Ryan, get down!
targeting. Wow. Big work on that A10. Big
We
work.
got them.
As opposed to these cluster bombs, hasn't really been a greater to show this, but one great use would be with HE, for example, cluster to a certain effect, as well as when you have like them clustering in like a little forest, like 3 or 4 units, or even in a single building. That's a great use of... Oh! We do have an enemy here. Let's see if we can potentially intercept it. Okay, these Abramses need to get out here. Let's get an F-16. It does have some
Copy, right up.
anti-air.
Get in formation.
Yep, there it is. There it is. Let's intercept. This is how an interceptor would technically work. Okay, we have a Stinger. We have another Stinger and another Stinger. Can we shoot it down? Ooh, direct hit. Okay, forced to turn away. Another hit. Routed. Come on, Stinger. Get the targeting. F-16 comes in.
Commy's right up. Get in formation.
Ooh, unfortunately, he's going to turn around right over these Eagles.
Touchdown!
Oof. Yep, that was ECM engaged. Boom, guys. We saw it. You saw it happen. Right here. The flying tank, they called it. I mean, I'd need to watch the replay to actually see how it got killed. I might do that straight after this game. Let's see. Okay, the Abramses need to get back in the game here. What we really need is the Chinook. I keep saying Chinook. Black Hawk to resupply these. I'm going to bring that truck here as well. Oh, this
Commy's right up.
On the road again. What do you need, Captain?
Okay, we do have these supply trucks over here. Now, this is, to be honest, yeah, this would be a good way. Like, when they get kind of massed like that and we can see them well in advance, that is a great candidate for a cluster strike.
Need some extra eyes, sir.
Unfortunately,
Get in
that
formation.
never seems to actually happen for us. Okay, let's get our long-range reconnaissance team in here. Oh, unfortunately, get more and more infantry coming in here. That's
Yes, sir.
very frustrating, to be honest. Okay, this guy needs to be...
Medic. Good job, gunner. Enemy spotted. Ready. We got them. This war will be over by Christmas.
Okay, we need to get kind of some of these guys. We need to get a couple of infantry squads, dragons and whatnot, but we need to get them here to defend this thing.
Yes. Oh!
Okay, we need to get some long-range reconnaissance out here
Copy.
on the field. Now, they do even have... Okay, we have 2 of our airplanes available as well. Ooh, T-80BV.
Ready to attack, control.
Bring in
Successful
that
yet.
A-10 to deal with that.
Need a ride?
Okay, we are going to use up this supply pretty quickly.
Need some extra eyes, sir.
Be careful. Enemies nearby.
Okay, the long-range surveillance team should have their eyes on that T-80BV for enough time for us to target it and eliminate it. I do want to keep an eye on this supply, however,
Someone
as
calling for
well.
a cab?
Enemy spotted.
Let's go.
Yep, it's coming in. It's coming in. But so is our
Any
A-10.
target?
Yeah, and just as it comes in... Oh, shot our APC. Boom, stunned. First Maverick. Second Maverick. And even a bit of Avenger on him. Stunned. Done. More Mavericks probably will come out onto these BTR-60Bs.
Copy. Right up. Get in formation.
As it turns away. It still has one more alignment impossible. That's fine. It's turn around. Okay, we're not done here. Not done. Yeah, it's going to turn around. That agility is in play.
Winchester.
And another Mavericks. Boom. Fire and forget.
Move and open your eyes.
It's too risky to risk a valuable...
Enemies nearby.
A valuable... Oh, look at this. SU-25 coming in again. We have F-16. Oh. Bastards. He had the same idea. Stinger coming out. Miss. Another Stinger.
Let's go.
Oh, it's a near miss. Can F-16 catch up with it? No, it can't. I mean, it's not even on the scene. It's not even on the scene.
Tank ready.
That's an Abrams right there, guys. Okay, let's get a Stinger up in here. Let's get a mechanized, even a couple of mechanized rifles in here. And a recon scout squad as well. It's just gonna get out unopposed, isn't it?
Loud and clear. Copy that, Raven leader.
I mean, if it comes around back for more, we're gonna give it some more. But unless it does so,
Raven 4, waiting
I
for
think
action.
probably kind of knows we're out here now.
Good
Although,
job, Gunner.
you never know. There's still another Abrams available.
Ryan, get down.
Sounds like it is
Right
actually a
up.
loitering
Get in
here.
formation.
It does have... Oh, man, I can't believe it just came in there and ate an Abrams like that. Frustrating.
Medic!
Come on, where is it? Where is it? There it is. There it is. Okay, it is coming in. It is coming in again for another Abrams. F-16 coming in to intercept. We do have ground AA as well. We do have the Vulcan. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. First aim A9 coming out. Miss.
Winchester.
Another A9 coming out.
Right up.
The cannon. Oh. Yeah, good hits. Good hits.
Move and open your eyes.
Tell our class bomber to turn away. Oh, the Stinger. The Stinger. Oh. Oh, it releases a missile of
Just
its
give me a
own.
target.
Oh, it still has another missile coming in. No.
Over.
Oh, it ate him. Okay, our F-16 ate a couple of missiles. Oh, it gets away with 1 HP. Oh. Okay. Fair play. Pretty exciting though. This is just basics of air combat, guys. The basics. Pretty exciting already. Now.
Ready to transport. Get out now.
So let's unload these guys. Do we have an Abrams? Yes, we do. Okay, let's get
roll.
like... Get these guys in here. We have engineers. Okay, this is kind of as well protected as we can get it, I think. Let's get a Stinger on this side as well. We're gonna have a Stinger in here. Enemy spotted. Okay, we are defending. We have Stingers. We have defense in
What are
here.
your orders, sir?
We have a Stinger, and 35.
Are you sure it's safe there?
We only have one Abrams. Let's fix that issue with bringing another Abrams on here. Oh, wow. That is a lot of
What are your orders, sir?
infantry.
One less copy.
To be honest, this fight might... Oh, okay, we don't have the points again. Yeah, we don't have... Oof, we don't have the points, it seems like. Again, let's get this thing over here, because we need to
Get in formation.
kind of fix this balance on here.
Just get me out
This would be a great candidate for a cluster bomb. An absolutely, you know, textbook candidate. Ooh, they have artillery support.
Enemy spotted! Roger. Have it! My staff and myself are ready, sir. We've got them. Shut up and listen to the chief.
Ooh.
Reverse.
Oh, it's
Keep
GMs.
facing the enemy.
Boom. That didn't quite happen, unfortunately. The Metis.
Got it! This is the story you will... Good job, right up.
Let's get into this building as well. Okay, yeah. Much better to be in the building. Oh, direct hit. That was... Ooh, another direct hit. Yeah, that's... I mean, that's the power of very long-range artillery, guys. Okay, we got Iglas. Just want to double-check everything is okay. I mean, it kind of is. At the same time. Kind of is not. Let's go ahead and just resupply these stingers out here.
I'm hit! Get out, now! Second platoon, ready, sir.
Extremely unfortunate, to be honest. We got engineers, mechanized rifle. We had 2 mechanized rifles in here, and one of them just got blown to bits by that one artillery shell. Not great. Now what we need is a resupply urgently. Land it right here. What else do we have? We have an M75 supply truck, which we'll bring to the rear here. Yeah. Man. Brutal.
Just get me out of here! Well done, guys. Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Well done, guys.
Brutal. Okay, they are falling back at least.
Comments, right up. Get in formation. Yes, sir. Waiting for instructions. Successful hit.
Okay, we need to really like fall back. Get inside this building after this. Because,
Ready, sir.
One less comment.
Move. We're awaiting.
Is this where we were coming to? Let's get here. I mean, that Chinook is really...
Ready to
Chinook.
transport.
I keep saying it's a Chinook. It's not a Chinook. It's a Black Hawk.
Let's go.
For God's sake.
Well done, guys. If the enemy is in range, so are we. Sergeant Highway is hit! Ready, sir.
Okay. Yeah, we need that resupply.
I'm listening, Captain. Bring us there,
And
taxi.
then now, oof, we have...
Waiting for fire coordinates. Adjusting on target. Beware. Tommy's nearby.
Oh,
Second platoon, ready, sir.
oh, this is kind of bad. Oof, these guys need to break contact. We do have more guys out here.
Ready to supply. Fresh delivery. En route. Let's go.
Enemy spotted.
Okay, let's get a couple of mechan...
Ryan, get down. Yes, sir. We've used up all our ammo, sir.
What was that? Oof. Man, that hurts. Okay, I think they're out of tanks, which is frankly great news, because I'm getting tired. Actually, no, let's go ahead along this hedge, and then we're going to cross in here. Meanwhile, we have a couple of Abramses coming.
Enemy spotted.
Okay, this
Good
supply
job,
truck,
Gunner.
that needs to go back. Man, it's just
Ryan, get
too
down.
brutal.
Yes, sir.
Ah, okay, that's the squad.
We'll go.
Good job,
That's
Gunner.
the squad gone.
I hear you loud and clear. Comments, right up. Get in formation.
Let's Abrams is just taking this whole thing apart.
I'm hit.
Okay, this is kind of... If these guys just stayed in place, they would be a great target.
Good and ready, sir. Successful hit. Got it, right up. In formation. Ryan, get down. I have nothing else planned for this afternoon. Red 6, mount it up. Successful hit. Waiting for instruction. Enemy spotted.
Okay, let's move.
Successful hit.
Move these guys up. I'm pretty sure we won. Okay, we're plus 2
Used up
points.
all our ammo,
Yeah,
sir.
they can't really do much.
Good and ready, sir.
Be careful. Enemies nearby.
Need some extra firepower?
Oh, why can't these... Okay, these guys don't have any ammo. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's go ahead and rearm them with
Go in there.
whatever we do have. Finally, maybe bring a tactical truck on the field.
Medic! Yes, Captain. Copy, sir.
Transportation Corps ready.
You have orders, Captain. Move out. Scatter formation. Medic! Beware.
It's kind of hurts. Finally, that building got destroyed. That's kind of what I talked about, balance. You know, when the game came out, the buildings were first too strong, then they took, like, they were impossible to destroy. You know, there was AA was just kind of 100% accurate all the time, and then they tweaked it the other way. But I think right now the game is in a really
Be
good
careful.
spot.
Roger. Good job, Gunner. Red 6, mount it up.
Okay. Let's
Yes, sir. Bring us there, taxi. Enemy spotted.
get these guys unloaded. What else? Yeah, I think we're okay. Okay, let's try and... I think we can even kind of showcase
What are your orders, sir?
a few things here
Good
potentially.
job, Gunner.
Okay, we're just kind of... It'd be nice to get an airstrike on that artillery.
Ryan, get
You
down.
know, you need to get eyes on it first.
Radio check. Red 1-6, over.
Okay, let's get the LRS
What are your orders, sir?
in sort of here.
What are your orders, sir?
Once we do get it out here.
Medic!
Oh,
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted.
here we are defending the hemmed. Okay, the UH supply, send it back. This guy's full of supplies now. Let's bring it maybe around here. Yeah, what else do we have? What else do we have? We have
You have orders, Captain? Beware, commies nearby. Yes, Captain. Successful Baldwin, bring us there. Successful hit.
more Abrams. More scouts as well. More recon.
Well done, guys. Medic! Enemy spotted. Good job, Gunner.
It's just target practice at this point. That's what playing against the AI, like as long as you can keep the points equal and then withstand their onslaught,
Good job, Gunner.
you know,
Waiting for instruction.
should be able to win.
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted.
No. Hang on. Oof. Oh. Oh, this SU-25. And see, that's what I said actually when I was talking about aircraft. Now that we're close to their entry point, right, the aircraft just rolls in, and that's it. I heard it a little bit, but I mean, this is far too late. However, if we had that F-16AA variant, it would come on the field in 2 seconds. It would already be here, and it would already be making its way. It could actually potentially catch this thing. Oh, bastard. But an absolute bandit. Pushed way too far. Yeah, where are the stinkers? That's a good question. That is a good question, Mr. Abrams. Where are the stingers? Well, that is a good question. They're not here, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, this guy is... I mean, he's gonna...
Right up. Get in formation.
Yeah, but we can
Just
still...
give me a target.
Let's see. Okay, round 2. Oh, is it actually... Oh, come on, it can still see us. No way. No way, don't give me this. Okay, now it lost target. Oof. Ooh, one missile coming out. Boom, hit.
Winchester.
Another missile coming out. Ooh, the cannon misses. Yes.
On my way.
The F-16 emerges victorious. SU-25, boom, goes down. Okay, we need to get out of here.
Enemy spotted.
Ooh. You see him?
I'm pulling out.
Ooh. Direct hit. Not many of these we could take, to be honest. Evacuating. Ooh, Igla is gonna hit us. Ooh, launch. Another launch. Oh no. Miss. A hit. Oh my god. 2 hits. It didn't make it. He didn't make it, guys. Oh, he was about to exit the map. Oh, and that travel to map, guys, at 10 seconds. That's how long it takes to evac. We have a F-16 down. Oh, the mistake we made there, however, is that we should have microed and we should have clicked on the left-hand side of the airplane, looking at it from behind, so that it would have swerved this way, where the enemy obviously has fewer units in general and no AA, most likely, as opposed to swerving over the urban area. That's something that AI is pretty terrible at. It just kind of turns wherever it wants to turn, I guess, as opposed to turning away from the enemy. That is extremely unfortunate. Okay, well we do... Ooh, hang on a second.
Well done, guys.
Hang on a minute. We have... Oh man, this thing is out of... Oh man, these thingers are out of ammo anyway. That sucks. That sucks very much. Okay. Dragon engineers, okay. We need urgently... Yeah, what we need is a couple of air cavalry in here. To be honest, these ranger dragons also kind of need to make their way in here. Oh, how frustrating.
One less coming.
F-16 just went down for nothing, guys.
Enemy spotted.
He went down there for nothing.
Looking for enemy planes. We'll deploy at this position.
Wow, sorry, actually these scouts... Yeah, I'm gonna put them in here.
Waiting for instructions.
Oh, we have
Copy,
this
sir.
Abrams coming in here. Oh, painful. That was painful to watch these bloody Iglas.
Be careful. Enemies nearby.
Right from the bottom, and one of them did miss. It was a 50-50. But
I'm hit.
it wasn't in our favor this time. So we should be able to handle this. We got the veterancy.
Where do you need us, sir?
Air cavalry
Enemy at
coming
3
in.
o'clock high. Ryan, get down.
Oh, we have another SU-25 coming in. Where is it coming? Who is it coming for? Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell.
He's right dead.
Yeah, tasted the F-16. Where is it coming from? Oh, it's that. Oh man, this guy. Oh, Turn away and smoke. Oh, come on, smoke, smoke.
All ammo spent.
Oof. Oh, man, these SU-25s are annoying. Okay, we have Stingers. Hit. It's another hit. Third Stinger. Is it a hit? Come on. Yes. Yeah, that wasn't worth it, was it? Still more, even points for points, though. This is... Boom, you only get 2 of these, though, so that's it. All of the SU-25s are down, but man, this was a brand new Abrams. Brand new. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Brutal, yeah. Brutal. Man.
As you command, sir.
Absolutely.
Let's fly.
Okay, let's
This
get
is Red 2. Enemy spotted.
some value out of this Black Hawk.
Ah! I'm hit!
I got a hit!
Yeah, nice. The Black Hawk actually killed that unit and got out of there. We do have dragons on these Rangers. Is it gonna come into play? Yep.
One less cop.
Oh, it will come into play, all right. It will come into play, all right.
Yes, sir. All right, sweethearts. What are you waiting for? Breakfast in bed?
Man, that was painful. Brand new.
Тыловое обеспечение на связи.
Brand new
One less
Abrams,
cop.
guys. That's BS.
Transportation Corps ready.
That's what I...
Enemy spotted! At your orders, Captain.
Okay, Hem. Tactical truck.
Move.
Needs to
We're
get back
awaiting.
in here.
One less cop. Good and ready, sir. Ah! I'm hit!
Who's hit? Oh,
As you command, sir.
man. Yeah, this long-range artillery, that's something we need to explore
Enemy
in
spotted!
future episodes as well. But that hurts. That really, really hurts. Even if you're sitting comfortably inside a building, to be honest. Okay, these
Yes,
guys
sir.
are kind of coming. I won't
Bring us
have,
there.
frankly, nothing to fear now. We could even get an F-16 and try and do some cluster bombing.
Reverse, but keep facing the enemy.
You know, the good news is that they're out of Su-25s. And that's why, yeah, they're not particularly expensive, but first of all, you can't really use them all that often. You know, they take a long time to reload. And if you lose them, you only get like 2 per card, really. Rarely, maybe sometimes you get 3, maybe 4 from some older variants, but you don't get a lot of airplanes in general. And so if you lose them, but I think it's extremely fun because it's always a gamble. Like the man pads, I mean, when you have, you know, harder AA, you know, then the strategy becomes that you need to first find the AA and kill it.
Everybody, check your ammo.
Before you attempt to even...
Be careful, enemies nearby.
What is going on? What is going on? Hang on. Hang on. Really? We killed 2 Su-25s. Right? How does that work?
We've got them. Ryan, get down.
Okay, now I am upset. Okay. Oh, man.
Poor Daddy, the red leader. He's
That was
driving at full
a
speed.
brand new Abrams. Man.
We've got them.
That is frustrating. Okay, now I am
Out of
genuinely
ammo.
not happy.
Medic!
This is not cool.
One less cop. Ignite, gentlemen. We're going in.
Ooh, the building is kind of screwed now. Oof. Under heavy artillery fire.
One less
Man,
cop.
that
Ryan,
sucked
get down.
right
Cop,
there.
right up. Get
How
in
come?
formation.
How could that happen?
Waiting for fire coordinates.
How could that happen? Oh, okay, I'm gonna just call in an A-10 here. We need to
Shut up and listen to the chief.
deal with
One
this
less thrust.
somehow. Hope this
Enemy spotted.
air cavalry actually gets away. Man,
Ah, I'm hit.
come on. How? Man, there's like no Abramses left, to be honest. We have 4 tanks left, and we lost like 3 of them to Su-25s. The enemy is actually counted.
Beware, commies nearby.
Yeah, cavalry's dead, unfortunately. Now, come on, we don't have like...
Everybody, check your ammo.
We do have a dragon out here, so...
Medic!
What is going on? Oh,
One less copy. Enemy spotted.
it's because we had the passenger vehicles.
One less copy.
Interesting.
On my way.
Yeah, I will oh, okay. We have,
Ryan, get down.
hang on a minute, hang on a minute. Do we have... We do. I mean, it is coming for us. Right, it is coming for us. I am gonna bring in...
Be careful. Enemy.
Copy that, Raven leader.
What is going on, though?
Abbott, get down.
Okay, they are bringing in... Hang on. Let's first of all check the range on our mortars, and it's not enough range. We're gonna leave 2 mortars out here. 2 we're gonna
Well
put
done, guys.
those down. Where is... Okay. Jesus. Finally, it's a victory. Okay. Well, guys, that is again like a 3-hour recording. But I hope that demonstrated again, you know, hopefully that was a good demonstration of, you know, just a little bit of, just a tinge of air power into our deck. Now again, let's see. I want to see, first of all, did I actually kill 2 Su-25s as I thought? Because that was an unpleasant surprise. The M1 Abrams, again, the tank's doing most of the heavy lifting, right? Unsurprisingly. A-10s, however, effectively a flying tank. What could be better than a tank, right? A flying tank. Look at that. Those Mavericks. Absolutely, you know, the decider. The heavy machine gun. Oh my god, absolutely. That must be the one that we deployed, you know, in that alpha strip. It's just mowing everything down. Mortars, we didn't really use that much, but still, you know, they provide suppression. Yeah, like, mortar is not about killing enemy units, it's about providing suppression, you know, degrading enemy performance, pinning them down, killing them. Mechanized rifles in a dragon here, that's pretty good. That must have been, again, that unit that was sitting there together with that heavy machine gun. This M1 Abrams engineers. 30 mechanized M1 Abrams. Again, doing a lot of the heavily mechanized rifles, doing really well. Another M1 Abrams doing really well. M1 Abrams. Mechanized rifles. F-16, yeah. So there's you go. There was a kill. Afanasyev Su-25 AT. That was definitely a kill. That was that interception, after which he himself went down. But I swear to God, we also killed... We did kill 2 Su-25s. Hang on, let's just have a quick look. Yeah, one was killed by the F-16. And the other was killed by Stingers. Yeah, there you go. There's a Stinger. Su-25 Rusak. Sergeant Ruthak. But I guess, I mean, yeah, maybe in the end we did kill 2. No, wait, but that other one got away, didn't it? Hang on, let's look at the enemy. Yeah, maybe this is a better... Rusak, this guy killed 2 Abrams tanks. One was a veteran. Screw you. That was 1 Su-25. Second to Afanasyev. Yep, 2 Abrams tanks it took down. Yeah, and there is the third one. Where did that come from? Su-25 AT, Su-20... Yeah, so there was 3, at least. No, there was 4. Okay. So this means the enemy... Okay. I didn't actually know that, but I think the hardest AIs must get more units then. Obviously, right? Or did I mess something up in the deck building? Let's have a look. Armory. No, 2. Yeah, 2. Interesting that it never used the SU-24M. Never used that. It used the SU-25s. Why did it get 4 of those? Hang on, do we have... Operations load. Conquest Airport Duel. That's the one we just did. Wasn't it? Army General, Skirmish. Okay. Fine. Doesn't really matter now. But I guess, yeah, they must have... Yeah, we got... Yeah, they were made... Were there more than 10 tanks? I guess now I think, what, the units are doubled. I'm gonna have to read up on that. But anyway, guys, we're again approaching on 3 hours, to be honest. Some monster episodes. So, yeah, thanks everyone for joining. I hope that gave you that little flavor of what air power looks like in WARNO. And yeah, I guess tomorrow we'll probably post another episode with some helicopters, which is the last piece of the puzzle. And I'm not sure if we're gonna just say no to airplanes completely and just use only helicopters, or we're gonna use a combination of both. Probably a combination, I guess, right? As you saw, like, the airplanes, you don't use them that much, at least, you know, on the kind of a very basic level. If you use them properly, they're extremely effective, very vulnerable, a lot of fun, beautiful, yeah. But anyway, that's for next time. We'll do kind of part 5, put the helicopters and pretty much everything back in, you know, kind of, well, pretty much put it all together. And then we'll see, maybe we construct a more balanced deck, and then we'll start playing some matches versus the enemy. Anyway, for now though, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed this series, and I continue to enjoy it. Give it a like if you have. And yeah, hopefully we cover more WARNO in the course of the next year. And yeah, for now though, I mean, the thing is, the game is a lot about multiplayer, and the reason I hate multiplayer is because people kind of play in very strange ways using various like meta movements. But if you want to play against someone who, you know, basically plays the way I play on these videos, I mean, let me know down in the comments or send me an email in the About Me section, and we can always get some games. I would love to play with someone where we can actually discuss games, you know, agree on some house rules. I would love that. Anyway, for now though, guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I hope to see you in part 5. Bye for now. Happy holidays.